What's up, everybody? Oh, whoa, wrong thing. What up, Jacob? What up, Templar? Hunter? How's it going? The stars are aligning, Tim. Uh-oh. I know, right? The Eagles lost today. Big loss for the Eagles. That's always fun. You were close, though? Oh, okay. What happened? What's going on in your life? What's going on in your life that the stars are aligning? Everybody's having a good day. Thanks for stopping by again, Jacob. Washington gets 2 gifts from the division this week. I know. Cowboys lost on Thanksgiving. What a day that was. It was a close game. The Raiders tried to give it back to them, didn't they? The Raiders tried. They didn't want to win that game, but they did. What up, Hassan? Thanks to the Giants. Thanks to the Giants for the Eagles' loss. I'm hip. I am hip. That was a big loss for the Eagles for sure. Because if we look here now at the standings, go to the NFC. We're sitting here right now in 3rd place, but with a win, we would move up to 2nd place. Now if we win tomorrow, we're a game behind the Niners, tied with the Vikings, tied with the Falcons, tied with the Saints, tied with the Panthers. Actually, half game ahead of the Panthers, and we have the tie with the Falcons and the Panthers, considering we beat them head to head. So, yeah, I didn't make that up. We did beat the Panthers last week. I almost wait, did we actually beat? But no, so that's fun. But yeah, the Vikings losing today. We don't play them this year. I don't know. That one will get weird on who gets the tiebreaker if that ever came into play. But if we win today, we're tied for the 7th seed and maybe even have the 7th seed in some weird ways, because I think the Falcons have beat the Saints, but the Saints have beat us, and then we beat the... I don't know. It's wild. But hey, what up, Hank? Thanks so much for the super chat. My past week, $100 to 1.4K. Good for you. Immediately back to 50 and now up to 3.3? What in the world are you doing over there? Bucks won a grand earlier. Also, fins up, baby. Yes, they crushed the Panthers today. Well, thank you again so much, Hank, for the super chat. And congratulations. Gambling can be a roller coaster, and you're experiencing it big time right now. So thank you so much. The stars are aligning. You ain't lying there. Speaking of aligning, we got, no, I don't even know if that's a good transition or not, but anyway, I'm going to abandon it. But anyway, here we go. Baltimore versus Cleveland. Baltimore has the slight edge, according to this, a 60-40 edge. I guess that's more than slight, but it's still I think it's going to be a more interesting game than that, but the Ravens definitely have an edge. They are playing at home, super well coached. Oh, look at these Browns helmets. They got, I think somebody in the locker room drew everyone's number on their helmet with a Sharpie prior to the game. I mean, that just looks ridiculous. I just don't understand. Isn't it just head-to-heads for determining wildcard spots? I think we're still behind the Saints. No, because when you have a 5-way tie, which would be or something like that, then the head-to-heads can't just determine it, right? Because if the Falcons beat the Saints, which I think they did, then the Saints beat us, but we beat the Falcons, then head-to-head is negated, okay? Because you can't put anybody on top of each other because there's that triangle, right? So after it's negated, then it goes on to the next step, which it might be division, it might be conference, I don't know. There's a 14-step process. But here we go. We're getting a kick return here from, I believe, no, it's number 19. I thought it was Felton. He's stiff arm, still going, and now he's backed up to the 7, going around to the outside, and he's going to get up to the 15-yard line. That was a crazy run. He ran probably a solid 70 yards to run 15. What is that crap? Is dumb, yeah. Oh, but yeah, this crap is dumb as far as the because you can't have one is better than the other anyway. So it's a whole process. We can go through it in a little bit. But for now, we got the Browns taking the field for the first time tonight. I don't think is Baker playing tonight, or is he hurt? No, he is playing. Okay, there's Baker, Nick Chubb, the running back. Heavy formation here. A lot of guys in the box right now. An 9-man box right now for the Ravens. All right, one of the linebackers just left. They back up, quick throw, and it is caught by Jarvis Landry for a gain of about 11. Looked like Patrick Queen made the tackle. We are doing great in both division and conference records come into play. Exactly, and I don't remember which one's which of whose. I thought division record was more important, but then it's also different on how they decide that kind of stuff when you go to like the draft, and it's a really weird thing. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Baker under center. Man in motion. Baker puts another man. Jarvis Landry goes in motion. Oh, Patrick Queen times the blitz perfectly, and he gets the tackle for a loss. What a move by the second-year player out of LSU. First-round pick. Absolutely timed it as if he was Troy Polamalu busting through the center of the line and tripping up Nick Chubb. He nearly got to Baker Mayfield beforehand, and he late blocked by the tight end. Anyway, hurries up to the line is the Browns, and they quickly throw it to the outside. Caught for a gain of about 9. So they get a lot of those yards back, and it should be about 3rd and 4. You hear about Lincoln Riley? No, I did not hear about Lincoln Riley. Tell me about Lincoln. Like I said all the time, if only we did good from the start. Hey, who cares? We are where we are now, and we have a shot. That's all that matters, right? Since Daniel Snyder era, 1999 is the first year as owner was his best year. I think that's true, actually, by record. Technically, we won a playoff game, though, in 2005, but I don't know. Baker in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, blitz coming, they pick it up nicely, throws it over the middle. Wide open is Jarvis Landry, and he's still going up the sideline and gets tackled out of bounds. Huge game there for Landry, and he's going to get inside the 30 of the Ravens now, moving the ball nicely. He left OU for USC? Really? Interesting. And was Riley the head coach there? Or was he just an OC? So he just left one head coaching job to another head coach? That's crazy. That's nuts. Baker Mayfield, play action, rolling to his left. Steps up, throws the ball over the middle. And it's dropped by, is it Peoples-Jones? Wide open, and it hit off his hands and dropped. Baker threw a nice pass there. Doesn't turn into anything. Don't tell anyone you're going live. Dude, there's a reason, because I went live super late. I need to join the Discord, though, if you're in there. I joined the Discord there. All right, Baker Mayfield puts a man in motion. 3 receivers to the left now, takes the snap. Hand off to Nick Chubb to the left, and Nick Chubb cuts it back up the middle, and he will get a gain of about 3.5 or so, depending on the spot. Yeah, I didn't go live. Or I didn't tell people because I was sending a stupid email. There's a whole thing going on right now with that, and it's so frustrating with YouTube right now. But here we go. Nick Chubb goes to the sideline for a breather. We got 3rd and 6. Kareem Hunt back in action. He's the running back in the backfield. Baker in the shotgun with, I believe, Austin Hooper in the backfield with him as well. 2 receivers to the right, takes a snap, looking to throw, throwing the fade route to the left side, and incomplete. And it looks like no flag on the play. Peoples-Jones kind of gave up on that. Marlon Humphrey with great coverage. He was all over it, but if he tried to fight through the defender, maybe he would have got a PI call, but he kind of just gave up because he was blanketed. Never even saw the football. And that'll bring out the field goal unit. Tomorrow night should be fun. I hope so. I certainly hope so. All right, we got Chase McLaughlin. 46-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. And it is no good. Wide left. Wide left. And the Browns have a nice opening drive, but get 0 points off of it. And the Browns still stink. If Washington football team wins tomorrow, I think playoff committee will have to put us over Alabama. Maybe. My play-by-play isn't as good as Tim's. Hey, it doesn't matter. It's good that you're just starting. I wasn't any good when I first started either. With the win tomorrow, we'll be officially the 7th seed. I think, so, like, as I said, we'll definitely be tied with the 7th seed because I believe the 49ers will be the 6th seed. But I think we're going to be in a 4-way tie or something like that with the Vikings, the Falcons, the Saints, and us. We'll all be sitting there at 5 and 6. And then the Saints beat us, but we beat the Falcons, and then the Saints beat the Falcons. No, the Falcons beat the Saints. So there's that trio. I don't know how the Vikings play into it. I have no clue. It's going to be a weird... Did the Saints and Vikings play another time? But it doesn't matter. The head-to-head has got to be out because everybody beat everybody. You'll get it, Chris. Just got to work on it. Exactly. Oh, geez. That spoiled?
Yep, I hate explaining seeding, bruh. It's so complicated.
How's it going, Spoiled? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
Good.
Somebody was confused about playoff seeding, so you have no idea how hard it is to explain that.
I know. Actually, it's probably a good idea to pull this up right now. So let's go ahead and look it up. So NFL playoff seeding tiebreakers. Okay, let's take a look here. Tie-breaking procedures. So, all right. So the division champion with the best record is number 1, of course. Division champion with the second best, so on and so forth. And we all understand that. Okay, so we have 3 wild cards.
Wild
4
card
division
is the problem.
Yep, exactly. All right, so 2 clubs. So here's the head-to-head if it's 2 clubs, but now here is the tiebreaker if there's 3 or more. So you got, if it's 2 clubs, head-to-head comes into play, but with 3, now this is where it gets weird. So head-to-head, best won-loss tied percentage in games amongst the clubs. So there's one I didn't realize. So it is head-to-head, and then you have to start taking in percentages, which it could get weird because the Falcons and the Saints play each other. But anyway, it's going to be weird. But we're back in it.
Losing to a team will also affect it too.
Yep, Lamar Jackson, play action, rolling to his right, quick throw, and caught by Rashad Bateman, the rookie. Gets a gain of about 8. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Ravens. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting one right here because the Saints and the Falcons play each other.
Yeah.
And if they split, they would each have 2 wins and, the Saints would have 2 wins. The Falcons would only have 1, and we would only have 1. So the Saints would actually be in the playoffs if a tied record between those 3. But then you also have the Vikings, and I don't know how that comes into play at all.
Because remember, the Vikings beat the Green Bay Packers, okay?
Yeah.
So remember that. So listen, since the Saints beat the Packers, you know that. That affects the Packers.
No. The Packers would have nothing to do with it. It would only be.
Oh yeah, their division.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be division. It would only be amongst the teams that are in contention. That's the weird part. Handoff up the middle is Latavius Murray, and Latavius Murray will get the first down for the Ravens. Let's finish this drive out. Yeah, let's finish this drive, and we'll come back to this because it is an interesting discussion, and we are going into December here soon, so it will start being important. All right, here we go. There's Devin Duvernay, Mark Andrews, a couple of the best weapons there for the Ravens, which have been hurt a lot. Sammy Watkins also right now out wide to the right. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Bateman goes in motion now from left to right, so 2 receivers to each side. Play action. Lamar Jackson steps up into the pocket, pump faking, and he goes down! Myles Garrett comes away with the sack. That will put them back big time. Lamar Jackson not even seeing the rush coming. I don't know if he thought he was going to have an area to run into, but Myles Garrett, who got chipped and double teamed and tripped. Oh my God, 4 offensive linemen touched, or 4 blockers, I should say, touched Myles Garrett, and Myles Garrett comes away with a sack. Are you kidding me? That is unbelievable. All right, well, here we go. 2nd and 16. Lamar drops back, and he's going to run immediately out of the gate, and he only going to get a gain of about 5. Look like John Johnson and Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah in on the tackle. JOK, as they call him, 2nd-round pick out of Notre Dame, has been an absolute gem out of the second for the Browns. And we'll see how he gets to play tonight. Last time we watched the Browns on a primetime game, he was hurt. So that did not pan out where we could actually watch him. Myles Garrett couldn't be blocked that play. I know, right? That was the superstar X factor on Madden, right? Like, he just not allowed to get blocked. Hey, Spoiled, you got some background talking. Let you know. 400 subs by the end of December? That would be awesome. All right, Spoiled.
I just fixed it.
Okay. All right, Bozeman hurt for the Ravens that play. So after the 4 or 5 yard run there for the... Oh, was there some extracurricular activity? Oh, JOK accidentally stepped on Bozeman as he got thrown around. Complete accident, nothing dirty about it. Bozeman has an hurt ankle. Hopefully it's not too bad. Maybe he can just get taped up and get back into the game. 400 subs by the end of December, calling it? I hope so, dude. That would be fun. Don't we play the Cowboys on Sunday night, one game? No. I don't think so. Maybe it's like Sunday evening, like the 4 o'clock, but I don't think we play a night game against them.
It's the Carolina game.
What Carolina game?
Against the Vikings and Carolina, that's what got them up.
Oh, the Vikings versus Carolina.
Yeah.
So they would be 1-0 against all the teams. So right now, even if we win tomorrow, the Vikings will be in that 7th seed technically.
No, you will still, because you beat Atlanta and you beat the Panthers. Yes, you have.
But the Panthers aren't tied.
The
Wait a minute, the Panthers aren't tied. They have one more loss, so they wouldn't come into play yet.
The thing about the Falcons and the Panthers, they're tied. They only got 1 win versus the Saints. We haven't played them yet again.
Yeah, but the Panthers are irrelevant.
Yeah, the Panthers.
The Panthers are irrelevant because they have 7 losses. Like they wouldn't be in the conversation. Losses. Yeah, so they would be completely out of it. It would only be between the Saints, the Falcons, the Vikings, and us if we win tomorrow. And then it gets weird because I don't know how it all plays out because the Vikings haven't played the Falcons, Saints, or Washington yet this year, right?
No, they only played the Vikings.
No, I'm talking about the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings only played the Carolina Panthers. Yep.
Vikings schedule. Yeah, who did they play this year? Did they play anybody of those 4 teams at all? They played the Bengals, the Cardinals, the Seahawks, the Browns, Lions, Panthers, Cowboys, Ravens, the Chargers, the Packers, Niners. So yeah, they play the Niners division. Which wait, are the Niners? No, the Niners are sitting at 6-5 currently. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're back in it here. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. Looks like Browns may be bringing pressure here. A lot of guys standing at the line. 15 seconds on the play clock. Lamar changing the play at the line. Takes the snap. Here does come the blitz. Lamar quickly gets it over the middle, and it's caught by Devin Duvernay, and that will bring up 4th down and about 10. So that'll bring out the punting unit for the Ravens. Good defense there by Cleveland, getting off the field. And the good blitz on 3rd and long. I love blitzing on 3rd and longs because then the quarterback has to get rid of the ball quickly, and you don't have enough time for those long, drawn-out routes. A good defensive play call there by the Browns coordinator. And we get a punt. Oh, the guy barely doesn't catch it before it hits the end zone. He was in perfect position, but couldn't quite locate the football, and it will be a touchback for the Browns, and that will start them at their own 20-yard line. Sub us up at Jacob. Yeah, the second channel should be in the description. So if you don't mind subbing up to the second channel, we're trying to grow that up, and it should be fun. Thanks for being there. Yeah, we do. We play the Cowboys Sunday night on December 26th. Oh, okay. So the day after Christmas. Fair enough. What day is Christmas on this year? I don't even know. Like, what day of the week? I know it's the 25th. Don't say the 25th. Okay, Dr. Pig, I know you're in there typing it up. December 25th, Tim. Duh. No, what day of the week? All right. Baker Mayfield, play action, steps up. Oh, avoids the sack. Now rolling to his left. I thought he was about to go down, and he's going to actually gain a yard with his legs. But he kind of actually came up limped. And he's looking at his ankle. I hope he's okay. Not sure which foot it is. He is running back on the field to continue to play, but he's definitely favoring one of his legs. I think it was his left. Tyus Bowser came around Wills, nearly got the sack, but Baker stepped up, avoiding it. Bought a little extra time. Yo, Tim, you never know. It's nice for teams that are 5-6, 5-5, and 5-7 lose when waiting for Monday Night Football. Hold on, I have to reread that. All right, run up the middle for Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb dives over the pile, and he gets tripped up and will gain about 2. The 3rd and 7 or so coming up for the Browns. Yo, Tim, you never know. It is nice for teams that are 5-6 or 5-5 or 5-7 to lose and waiting for Monday Night Football. It is nice? I don't know about that. Dr. Pig, I feel personally attacked. I know you were already halfway through that chat. Don't lie to me, Pig. Don't lie to me. Baker Mayfield.
Do be taking shots.
3 receivers bunched to the left. It's all in good fun. I know it's good fun. Baker Mayfield drops back, steps up into the pocket, throwing it underneath, has a man wide open, and that'll be first down for the Browns. Number 84 makes the grab. Not even sure who that is, but he made the grab, and it'll be first down. Conklin is now on the ground and just looks to be in serious pain. One of his legs potentially. Let's see what happened to him. I believe it's the right tackle. Owa just punished Conklin. Oh, it looks like he punished him because he may have planted wrong. I hope that knee. Hopefully this is not an ego thing because Owa just punished that dude. Punished him. For what it's worth, the Eagles and Giants are individually each a landfill fire, so today's game should have been a dumpster fire of sorts. Well, yeah, definitely a toilet bowl. For sure. Beltway 95 Sports, what's up, man? Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Yes, you too, man. I hope you had a good one. And I did have a good Thanksgiving. What's up, Spoiled?
And you tell me this man, Jalen Hurts, he want to turn into the next thing of Mike Vick versus the Saints?
What?
Because he played horrible today, and then last week he want to play like he's the second coming of Mike Vick.
I missed who
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, Jalen Hurts definitely had a bad game today against the Giants. No doubt about it. Dr. Pig, I need my leg back so I can come back and play for Washington. Assad, I think you're again in the stream. I think you're behind again. See if you can speed up. And I'm only saying that for your case. You're not offending me or anything. You can listen to whatever timestamp you want. I just figured you probably want to be up to it, but I don't know. Sports Talk, I'm loyal. I'm already subbed. That's right. Thanks, Jacob. I really appreciate it. Seriously, and thank you always for being here. It means a lot. Free Gamer says hi. What up, Free Gamer?
Your division got a bad place in my heart.
Yeah, the division is it's a weird division. It's so bad, yet it's so good at the same time.
No, y'all just own the NFC South for some reason.
It's weird. Like they're a team full of they're a division full of teams that you don't want to face. Yet for some reason you mark them as a win on your schedule every year also. Like it's that kind of a weird division. Like last year, Jalen Hurts' first start all of a sudden beats the Saints, like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, and they were a terrible team altogether. Or we just beat the 11-0 Steelers out of nowhere. Or like list weird thing there. But it's always a very weirdly placed division. Because yeah, it's like, when's the last time we had a great team? I guess maybe the Cowboys. I think they were 13-3 one year, but they didn't even win that Super Bowl. But yet, Then again, yeah, Conklin is not in good shape right now. His right knee, he tried to walk on it by himself, and he just nearly fell over in pain. Well, that's 2 offensive linemen, I believe, for the Browns that are off the field now, right? No, the other one was for the Ravens. It was Bozeman. All right, 2 receivers to each side. Baker under center. Bryant goes in motion. Now he's the fullback offset I formation to the left. Play action. Baker rolling to his right, quickly gets it out to Bryant, and Bryant gets hit immediately by Patrick Queen for no gain. Patrick Queen is having himself a great start to this game as we're going halfway through the first quarter. Jalen Hurts is just trash, like I said in Chris's stream. The only thing saving him is his legs. True. As far as like legs is definitely important for Hurts.
He's the Lamar of the NFC, basically. That's what he is.
Takes the snap. Baker pump fakes, rolling to his right. Rolling, looking, directing traffic, sidearm, and incomplete looking for Nick Chubb. Good defense there by the Ravens. Coverage well done downfield. I try to show up, but I get excited. Then Washington is on TV, and I just throw everything away and watch the game on my TV. Good. Hey, it doesn't matter. Thank you for stopping by whenever, man. No one sub is better than the other, except for Spoiled. Spoiled's the best.
Oh, he hates it when I'm gone.
All right, here we go. 5 for 8, 66 yards for Baker. 3rd and 10 here at their own 33. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Baker has time, though. Good blitz pickup, and he throws it outside and incomplete. And they do throw the flag on Marlon Humphrey. Late flag came in. Humphrey was definitely blanket coverage over there, but he may have got a hand in there too quickly. Peoples-Jones reached up for it, and Humphreys was already there grabbing him, so that'll be an automatic first down coming off a 3rd and 10 incomplete pass. Take a look here at this play again. Humphreys on Peoples-Jones one-on-one the whole way. Oh, yeah, he jammed him up late, too. So it should have been a first down anyway, because you can't make contact. You can't make contact after 5 yards, and he made contact after 8-9 yards, and that wasn't even the thing that was called. And then the other thing was maybe a little bit ticky-tack. You could say his arm was in there maybe a little early, but overall, I think a flag should have been thrown on that play. Baker. And he's going to hand it off up the middle to Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb will fight forward for a gain of about 5. Wow, he got hit at like the line of scrimmage. Found a way to continue to run. That guy, a phenomenal center of gravity, but we do have another flag on the play. It happened early, so either maybe a illegal formation potentially, or an offsides call maybe, or maybe lined up in the neutral zone. It is going to be illegal formation against the offense, so that 5 yards will now be a negative 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and 15 for the Browns. Did you see what I posted in the Game Day Discord about playoffs? I just got out of the shower. No, let's take a look. What'd you post?
He posted the same thing you just read.
Apply the division tiebreaker to eliminate all but the highest ranked club in each division prior to proceeding to step 2. Yes, that makes sense. I think I understood what that said. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, now on 1st and 15. Takes the snap, and he's going to throw it out to the flat for Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb cannot handle it, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 15 now for the Browns. Cowboys are so bad after the midseason.
Hey, Tim.
What's up, buddy?
How would you feel about the NFL saying the worst 2 teams play it out for the first-round pick of the NFL draft?
I think that's fun. I think more games is like that could be a lot of fun, actually. But hold on 1 second. We'll come back to that. Nick Chubb motions out of the backfield now. 3 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Takes the snap. Baker quickly setting up the screen for Landry. Landry makes a guy miss. No, he can't. And it's a swarm tackle. I believe it is Bynes who gets in there and cleans it up. So now it's 3rd and super long after the negative play now for the Browns. But no, I think that's a lot of fun there, Spoiled. Is there any talk of that actually happening?
No, I was just thinking about it. I feel like they should do that at the Pro Bowl. Instead of just having the NFC versus AFC, I feel like they should just have the 2 worst teams play for the first overall pick of the NFL draft.
I think that's a lot of fun. But here we go. 3 receivers we all know the Pro Bowl to the left. Takes the snap. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Rolling right. Rolling. Throwing it over. And incomplete. Looking for Austin Hooper. And that'll now be 4th and 16. The punter will come out. So are we getting a Bucs-Pats Super Bowl? It's very, very possible. Okay? Like, the Bucs are going to be dangerous in the playoffs. And you never know with the Patriots. Bill Belichick, the best coach in NFL history. You never know. Leave it to Bill Belichick to win the Super Bowl for the first time ever with a rookie quarterback. Wouldn't that be incredible? No team has ever won with a rookie quarterback. If Bill Belichick did it this year, that would be the first time in NFL history to do it. And Duvernay is going to catch the punt and return it, and he's going to get a nice gain up to the 25. Caught it right around the 11 or so. A nice about 14-yard gain. That is where Lamar Jackson and company will start this next drive.
I was just thinking about it, Tim, because you want to know something? The Pro Bowl is getting boring.
I don't even watch the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl is terrible. I
bet I watched the Jaguars and Lions play.
The Bucs are literally 8-3 right now. The Bucs are literally 8-3. You're just talking about they're terrible. They're literally 8-3. Whoever wins.
No, Sean Moore. It's the 2 worst teams in the NFL gets to play on Pro Bowl day, and that decides who gets the 1st and the 2nd round pick of the draft.
If Mac Jones won the Super Bowl this year, you could legit say he will be better than Brady. I guess. I don't know about that, but you don't think Washington is making it to the Super Bowl? Pro Bowl is unwatchable. I agree. You know what I would rather have than the Pro Bowl? Just throw the Pro Bowl out the window. Nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. Literally have like the top 5 best quarterbacks go through and then just play a bunch of different drills against each other, competing. All right, winner gets money. All right, so accuracy drills, who could throw the farthest kind of drill, like whatever you want to do with quarterbacks, just do it because I think that would be the best.
Okay, chat.
Same thing with the running backs.
Would you rather see that?
Dude, have the running back, have 3 of the best offensive linemen, all right? 1 fullback and a running back. And then you have the 3 best defensive linemen and 2 linebackers and run 5-on-5 running back drills, just like you did in the old Maddens, that you could set up the 7 versus the offensive line. No, tell me no. That would be an amazing show to watch. Are you serious? You wouldn't think that's awesome fun to watch? That would be awesome. I don't know where Spoiled went. He went quiet quick. But no, that would be a whole lot of fun to watch. Please, sign me up for that kind of thing. All righty, Lamar coming onto the field after the commercial break. The 1st and 10 from the 25. If Heineke played in the Pro Bowl, yeah, I'd watch it. That's funny. In Pro Bowl, they should do a game of jackpot. Yeah. That'd be another great one for receivers. All right, handoff up the middle to Devontae Freeman, and he's going to get hit as he jumps in the air. Trying to leap over a dude, and he's going to gain only about 1 yard. I believe Walker was in on the tackle. But yeah, put all the receivers in a game of jackpot? Oh, my. Come on. You're telling me right now you wouldn't want to see DK Metcalf, DeAndre Hopkins, freaking Julio Jones. Obviously not this year because he hasn't played well, but you get the idea. All of these guys, these tall, great receivers thrown out there playing a game of 500? Oh, dude, please. That would be amazing. Lamar, play action. Lamar quickly throws it outside and incomplete. Looking for Williams in the flat. Now it's 39 for the Ravens. But yeah, games like that would be an absolute blast for the NFL. I mean, just way better than the Pro Bowl. Way better than the Pro Bowl. Absolutely. Kevin Davis comes in and says bye. I think you do that almost every stream, I think. The youngest QB to win the Super Bowl is Big Ben at age 23. Yep, the 05-06 Super Bowl, or 04-05, one of the two. I forget it. I always get it backwards of which one counts as the second year. I think they won in 05, so it was 05-06. Throws from Lamar, and Lamar got the first down, but Marquise Brown comes backwards, and it's not going to be enough for the first. He voluntarily ran backwards. If he would have caught it and just stood still, that's a first down. There is a flag on the play. Potentially a face mask, maybe, but I'm not certain because the flag seemed to have come late. And he says no flag on the play, and it'll be 4th down and 2. But yeah, Marquise Brown caught it for a gain, like for enough for the first down, but he went backwards on his own accord. Oh yeah, it was potentially a face mask, but he didn't actually. Oh, they fake it, and they go up the middle, and they got it. First down, Ravens. They faked the punt, and Levon Sr. from the punt protector position gets the direct snap and runs it up the middle for the 2 yards, and the Ravens will keep this drive alive. Let the coaches play in the Pro Bowl. That'd be fun to watch. That's.
We're going to replay 4th down.
What?
Forget the fake, and the Ravens are very upset.
What did you say?
In conversation.
What?
There is no play on the field. The ball was snapped before the ball was made ready for play.
Huh?
We're going to replay.
Wow. They never. They called hike. Oh, hold on, sorry. So they called hike before the refs gave the whistle, saying that you're allowed to play. Like, basically, the refs have to put the ball down, and they have to say, all right, you're allowed to hike it now. So the ball was placed because you had to go find the punter ball, but the ball was placed, but they did not allow. Now look at this whole weird formation. What is this? Lamar Jackson? Oh, now they're going for it legit now. Lamar with a heavy formation. Latavius Murray out wide, and the refs were holding up the play again. Now we're getting a timeout from the Browns. The Ravens are looking at the refs like, what are you doing? What am I watching right now?
The referees are messing over people today.
I don't even know what exact. Oh, here we go. The ref's explanation.
Timeout. Cleveland. First of the half.
They still have 12 guys out there on the field, and Stefanski's trying to get information on this from the official. So why don't we do the same? Let's bring in our official.
Wait a minute. So there was 12. There looked like a lot of guys on the field. There really did, but I didn't count them up. Are you saying that there was 12 men on the field for the offense and that, or the defense? Why is there a timeout? I am so lost in what's going on. I'm trying to relay this information to you guys, but I don't know what I'm even looking at right now.
They called the timeout because defense had too many people on the field.
I guess, right? It had to have been, I guess.
No, that's what I just replayed it. That's exactly what they just said.
Okay, and all right, so the Ravens were trying to get the ball hiked, but the refs were not allowing it. I don't know. Jeez Louise. I don't know. Okay. Yo, what's up, fam? 10 out of 10 hype for tomorrow, baby. That's right, Thiago. What's up, buddy? John Harbaugh said, you got to know what you're doing. All right, Lamar's going to keep it. Now, hold up. Now the play is dead again. Lamar may have been able to run for the first down. They had the play called. Flag.
Oh, my goodness.
Too many people. Now it is too many people on the field. All of that. And now it's a flag for too many people on the field for the defense. How is that possible after a timeout?
This is ridiculous.
What am I watching right now? This is insane. So after all of that, a fake punt called back, a timeout for the Browns, all this stuff, A penalty for too many men on the field gets the Ravens the first down. Here we go with an option. They pitch it out to Freeman. Freeman tries to cut back, and good swarm tackle there by the Browns. Delpit and JOK in on the tackle, and I think Myles Garrett got there late as well. Kirk is a choke artist.
That was the worst 5 minutes
Kirk
of
can't
my
play in
life.
a big game. Kirk can't win when it's important. Did they win today?
No, they lost.
They lost? Oh, no, wait. I knew they lost. They lost to San Francisco. For some reason, I thought they had a lead late, and I must have got them confused with somebody else.
Our Thanksgiving dinner guy, Tim, tweaked.
That's right. Lamar Jackson puts Ricard in motion. 3 receivers to the left now. Freeman in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Only a 4-man rush. Play action. Lamar has time now, rolling to his left. Looking. Now he's going to keep it and run up himself and out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Will there be a flag for a late hit? I think there will. McDowell got a little shovey there at the end. Was he actually out of bounds? Lamar Jackson doing a great job acting, if at the very least, but personal foul, and that'll be 15 yards tacked on at the end of the run. Lamar Jackson definitely went flying out of bounds. Was it legit? Let's take a look. Lamar, he ran into one, and he barely stepped out of bounds. I don't know if I like that call. Technically, his foot...
Oh, yeah, his foot was out.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're in the play. You don't know his foot is out, and you're supposed to push him out of bounds. That's a bad call in my opinion, because
but
he didn't run out of bounds. He wasn't trying to give himself up. He ran into the other guy.
The NFL rule says if he's out of bounds, you cannot hit him. That is the rule, and it's stupid.
No, it's that's not the rule. He's got to be out of bounds more than that. Because if a guy was trying to stay in bounds and his toe barely touched out of bounds, and then you came up and hit him, and everybody thought he was still in bounds, and they replayed it, it wouldn't be like, oh wait, there's a flag on the play. No. That was a bad call by the rules. That's not according to the rules, because Lamar was trying to get extra yards, and his foot barely hit out of bounds right as the dude was touching him and pushing him out. No, that was a bad call, even in my opinion, even according to the rules. But we're back at it, 2nd and 9. Lamar takes the snap, 4-man rush, steps up into the pocket, going for it all, going deep, and overthrows Marquise Brown, barely. Brown got fingertips on it, but it didn't look like he got enough to make the grab. He also may have been out of bounds, even if he did somehow make the catch.
That was a tight window.
Yep, Greg Newsome, the rookie from Northwestern, first-round pick on the coverage. Good job running with him the whole way.
He is the fastest corner out that draft.
Yeah, he would have been out of bounds even if he made the grab anyway, so Lamar needs to put it a little bit more in bounds, but it's not a bad position because you would rather have an incomplete pass than an accidental interception. But here we go. 3rd and 9 from the 40. Lamar takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Bateman. Can he get to the first down marker? No, he can't. Great tackle there by Greg Newsome. And now it's 4th down. And will the great Justin Tucker come onto the field to get points on the board?
The worst kicker to ever touch the field.
Yeah, okay. Will be a relatively easy field goal for his standards. I believe it's a 51-yarder for Tucker. He is 20 for 22 this year and has a long of, you guessed it, 66 yards, the record against Detroit. Here's a 52-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. This was only good from 57, so I guess he didn't put all his leg into it. He's able to do a 52-yard field goal like a chip shot. He didn't even need to put all his leg. He just needs to put enough.
Man, Dustin Hopkins could knock in a 60. That ain't nothing.
I'm a Washington football team fan, and I hate KC because he's overrated. KC. Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Tell him, Tim. Tell him, Tim. Dustin Hopkins the GOAT.
Dustin Hopkins, the best kicker ever in a Los Angeles Chargers uniform. You know what's funny is that might be true. Field goal is good. That's right. So the Ravens go on top 3-0 in this game. Some penalties helping them along that way, but again, the refs also didn't do them any favor. I don't know. It was a weird drive with the refs would have liked to have that drive back. Like they were not the best set of refs you've ever seen. Kirk is the friend that watches you get jumped. That's funny. What's up, buddy?
Tim, I don't think you realize this, but you know that black guy who just showed up on the screen as the referee, right?
No, I don't remember his name.
With the gray beard.
What's his name?
I don't know his name, but I know him right there. There was a report saying he has the most, he gets the most heat from players ever.
Tucker the puppy. Apparently a Tucker the puppy.
The puppy. Can he kick field goals?
Kirk is the friend who pukes out of fear when you get jumped. You guys are hilarious.
Anybody will puke getting jumped.
The Vikings had a tough schedule this year. I think the Vikings are actually a solid team. But yeah, they had to go through the gauntlet.
Tim, I found your new kicker, bro.
Oh yeah, Tucker the dog.
Yeah, that boy. He was trained by his dad.
Yeah. Another call. Whatever. It's 1st and 10 now. Browns should be at their own 25. Yes, they will. I don't even know what the refs were on about on that one. But it's 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Ravens on top. Browns with the ball. It's 1st and 10. Heavy formation. Kareem Hunt, the running back. Mayfield taking his time, takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Hunt. Hunt has nice blocking. He gets to the second level, and he will get a gain of about 7.5 or so. Good blocking there by the Browns because, yeah, the Ravens had a ton of defenders inside that box, at least 8, if I counted correctly. Now it will be 2nd and 3, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's take a look here at the stats so far. Baker Mayfield, 6 for 11, 65 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 4 for 6, 22 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Leading ball carrier right now is Kareem Hunt. With that carry, makes him the leading ball carrier. And Lamar Jackson leading the Ravens with 2 carries, 10 yards. So neither team running the ball particularly well. Then we got the receivers, Jarvis Landry leading all receivers with 3 catches, 46 yards on 3 targets. And Rashad Bateman, the leading receiver for the Ravens. And we got a ball game so far. Ravens up 3-0. Who knows what's going to happen? So what's your thoughts on Haskins, guys? Is Haskins...
Let me answer that. Tim.
Okay, go ahead.
Haskins, he was done wrong by Washington. He was actually really good, but Washington didn't want to help the man. He didn't give that man no weapons. None of that, man. Haskins was goated, bro.
So Spoiled's not allowed back in the stream, and we'll never never talk about Spoiled again. He is banned from the community, and yeah, that's how we're gonna handle Spoiled from here on out. They were in good position today, though. They screwed Kirk. Well, apparently I drafted what I thought was a wide receiver in Deebo Samuel, and apparently he's just a running back now, because at one point he had 2 touchdowns and like 60 yards, and he never had 1 catch. So what are you going to do against that when you are the Vikings? And also, didn't their running back go down, which is unfortunate? Dalvin Cook, I think, went down, so that's going to stink. For my fantasy team in the Tim Sports Talk League. But in the one league I really care about, where I can actually win the most money, I just crushed it this week. I had like 190 points, which is the most in the league this week. So absolutely killed it. Or actually, I think I had 200. I think I hit 200. So good week for the Tim Sports Talk, the Money League. Good news. Haskins going to be selling software in no time. You think he's going to be selling software?
Yeah, he's going to be selling. He's going to be selling. He's going to be the owner of one. Once he breaks the all-time passing record, he's going to be goated.
I picked the Ravens minus 10, minus 11. I guess you bet both of those because I guess the line moved is what you're saying. I am not a big fan of that bet. I'm not. And I'm not saying it's impossible, but I would think this game is going to be closer than that coming down the stretch. The Ravens, I mean, the Browns are still a decent team. They're not what we thought they were going to be, but they're still a decent team, and I think they could keep it close.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
Can't
but they
have
have
belief in that man.
yeah, well, they have Chubb and they have Hunt back, so they're gonna have their running game back. They still have a really solid defense, a lot of good weapons on defense. So I think it could be a close game. We'll see. They already missed a field goal. That hurts. And now we have 3rd and 1 after the Kareem Hunt run to the right. And we'll see what they can do this drive, man. Debo is what we wanted Curtis to be. True. Very true. I don't trust Greg Roman. Yeah, I hate Greg Roman. I can't believe he still has it. Handoff up the middle, and Kareem Hunt will get the first down with relative ease. Great blocking up front for the Cleveland Browns. Curtis better ball out against Seattle. Well, he's going to be on a pitch count, so he's not going to play very much tomorrow. I would rather not play him at all. I hope Curtis doesn't play much at all. I don't even know why they're trying to. Like, what's the point? Like, let him get healthy. We've been playing decent on offense throughout. We're getting Logan Thomas back. Just let him sit and get healthy. I don't know why. Cam got benched. Wow. Enough.
Yeah, Cam Newton got benched today.
All right, Bryant goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left. Kareem Hunt, the single back. Loaded box against from the Ravens. Hand off to the right side is Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt will get nowhere. Maybe, I think he lost a yard, and it is a good play there for the Ravens. 2nd down and 11. It was Matabuke on the tackle. Did he seriously get benched today, dude? Yeah, well, they were getting crushed by Miami. I think he lost they lost, what, like 36-10 or something like that? It was bad.
Yep.
We don't need to shoehorn him in. No. Shoehorn him in? I guess you meant. We have Brown and Carter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. Talking about Cam Baker of trying to avoid the rush, but then he gets nervous and he looks at the rush. Wow. He had a clean pocket, but he got really nervous and actually turned around and pulled his eyes away from downfield. That is not what you want to see in a quarterback. You got to keep your eyes downfield. If you feel the pressure, then make a move, get out of the pocket. Don't just turn around. It does literally nothing for you. Turning around, not even trying to avoid anything, and especially it makes you just look silly when there's no one there and you just did it for no reason. Exactly. I agree. I would sit Curtis for at least 1 or 2 games. That's what I'm thinking. Why rush him in? 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Baker has to avoid it. Rolling to his right. Pumping on 3rd and 11. Throws it under and then throws it away. Why'd he do that? All right.
Because he ain't the answer.
Baker Mayfield is definitely doing some, what some would call, a.k.a. me, questionable things out here. He is definitely doing some really questionable things.
So Mark Sanchez type of stuff?
Yeah, no, stop it. Why do you do this to me? No, did we give him a 1-year deal? No, we did give him a 3-year deal, like Thiago said. It was like 3 years, $36 million, I think. $34 million, maybe. It was like 11, 12 million a year. Can't run from the past. Well, I'll try.
What type of counter to that is? What the heck, Tim?
Duvernay returning the punt, and he catches the sideline, and he goes out of bounds after a gain of about 20. Devin Duvernay doing well as a punt returner and sets the Ravens up with pretty decent field position. Son, I'm with you. I think most of us are. If Heineke beats Russ, the sky is the limit for this team. Well, no. I mean, I don't know if I would go that far. But I do think that we should not sleep on the Seahawks. But I don't think necessarily beating the Seahawks means that you're through the roof. You've made it. We've made it to the promised land, right? No, I think that you need to do more than that. But beating the Bucs 2 weeks ago was really good. Beating the Panthers, how we did, was really good. You know, we like to see a little bit better defense, but the Panthers secondary is really, really good. So that's a good team to beat, especially considering we did it a lot through the air and then pounded them towards the end of the game. But yeah, and now if we win this week, that's a 3-game win streak. That's huge. Because Belichick isn't coaching us? Yeah. If the Pats can win 6 in a row, why can't we? Yeah, I mean...
Listen, this is how y'all get to a Super Bowl. Y'all re-sign Dwayne Haskins, and then look after that. Then guess it. You re-sign Mark Sanchez, and you help him
Spoiled.
train
Stop.
Dwayne Haskins.
Stop. Spoiled. You spoiled must be stopped. Our momentum hasn't been impressive. Yes, it has. It's true. All right. Well, the Ravens have the ball back. I think they will start this drive on their own 30-ish, 35-yard line is where they're going to start.
Oh man, I think I'm losing the people favor, bro.
Okay, kick spoiled out now. Why not have RG3 coach Dwayne? Yeah.
Because of personality issues.
Could you imagine if Ron got fired this offseason and then our coach brought back Dwayne Haskins and RG3?
Well, then get the nuclear bombs ready.
I'm a
Washington
diehard
fans
fan,
gonna
though.
cause a
Y'all should
nuclear
listen to my
reaction.
opinion. Super skewed. This game looking like the Giants-Eagles, right? All right, well, we have...
Tim, I told you. They're supporting the Dwayne Haskins return.
Lamar Jackson, and he fakes the fakes the handoff, and he's going to keep it himself, but he does not get back to the line of scrimmage. JOK making the tackle. He is all over the place. You got to love the speed from a linebacker like Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Hey.
You can't even pronounce it.
I just did, didn't I?
No, I think he failed.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. I would hire Haskins to manage my social media. That's probably all he does well.
So you want the man who took a picture of himself chilling with strippers to own your social media? All right, let's act like that's a good business move.
Marquise Brown catches the quick throw to the left, and he will turn it upfield for a gain of 7. Wait a minute. Oh, well, Myles Garrett already has 14 sacks this season. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. What a year Myles Garrett is having. Jeez Louise. Former first-round pick. Well-deserved, clearly. And here we go. 3rd and 4. Lamar Jackson in the empty backfield set. Takes the snap. And no, keeps it himself. Running up the middle. Diving for the first down. Can't quite get it. It'll be 4th and about a half yard. And if we know anything about John Harbaugh, he's most likely sending this offense back onto the field.
Yes.
Is Jarris on tomorrow? Yep, Jarris will be here tomorrow for sure. Where is Steve Spurrier? Giggity. I would hire. Oh, all right, here we go. Quick snap from Lamar. Lamar is going to zigzag his way up, and he gets it, I believe. Nice hit, though. Whoever hit him definitely stuffed him, but I don't think he was quite there in time, because that was a hard hit, but I think Lamar got to the first down marker. And they do say he did. Who was it that made that play? It was, guess who? Should I even ask? Of course it's Myles Garrett. The big human being, dude. Quick throw to the outside. It's caught by Mark Andrews. And Koramoah makes the tackle for a gain after about 8.
Jarris is only boring if you believe it's boring.
Chris, do you think this game is smash mouth enough? They're not even running the ball that well. They have ran the ball a lot, though. 19 carries already. Lamar takes it, hands it off again to Latavius Murray, who jumps over the line and will get the first down. Little hurdle there over the defender. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Garrett hit him? Yeah, it was. It was Garrett. It was. Game was trash. I ended the game at the end of the third quarter?
Because Ohio State produced one of the best. They produced too many goated wide receivers.
Why can't Ohio State produce a serviceable starter or QB in the NFL? I think they will. I think Justin Fields will eventually be great. But he's
Not
on
on
a
the
bad
Bears.
team. Not a bad team right now.
No, you know who is on a bad team? Who's people looking down on? Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson.
Yeah, both of them are on terrible teams. I think that all three of them will eventually have good careers.
Once they could get out that situation.
And Trey Lance, I think, could have a good career. I think all four of those QBs can still have great careers.
See, the thing about Zach Wilson, he has the shadow of the bus fumble above his head.
Washington football team runs the table in the NFC East this year. That'd be nice. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Lamar takes the snap, and he play action, pump fakes, and now he's keeping it plenty of room to run, and he will get the first down and a little bit more, diving ahead after a gain of about 15. What do you all think the game plan is for tomorrow offensively? Gotta be run the ball and play action. This team could be ran on, so you gotta run the ball consistently on this team. Even if you get down 7 or 10 points, you gotta continue to stay with the run.
Tim,
What's up, buddy?
when was the last time you updated your game for win? Because you know how many times I heard just run the ball and play action from you, bro.
Hold on. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar in the shotgun. 1 second on the play clock. He takes the snap. Steps up, pumping. Now going deep and incomplete. He had Mark Andrews, but he was on the move as he threw it, and it was not the most accurate pass you've ever seen. When's the last time? I throw a couple of extras with Team Fit. But that's what we have to do. That's how our team is
I'm
built.
joking. You know I'm joking with you, right?
Yeah, I understand, Chris. Watching the 2 worst QBs in the division go at it isn't the best. Turnovers everywhere. Yep. Stake-free football, no turnovers. That has been our approach against a struggling Seattle team, for sure. Whatever the game plan is, I'm sure Scott Turner will be wrong based on our fan. Takes the snap. Lamar runs it again, and they do that weird Madden play, aren't they? And Lamar Jackson will get a gain of 9. Isn't that the trips right play action and like set up the screen like the RPO, but yet you can run with your quarterback?
What?
Like, isn't
Wait,
that the
what?
whole thing?
You mean you must be talking about the RPO? You must be talking about the RPO
Trips. The RPO
option.
trips screen. Yeah. The option screen.
That's the RPO option.
And yeah,
you
then
can either
everybody
throw the
runs.
screen, throw it to the running back, or just run it.
Yeah, but like in Madden, it has that like whole situation where he could do like the weird pitch play, 15 yards thing, and then it's like broken or whatever.
It's disrespectful to run against a Madden player, though.
Yep. Right up the middle for Devontae Freeman, and he will get the first down and a little bit more. Nice gain of about 7 for the Ravens. You got just under 6:45 to go in this second quarter, and it looks like a Ravens player is down. What up, Expert JK? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Watching your Brownies play tonight. They can carve our secondary up at will if they get hot. Yeah, we definitely don't want to sleep on Russell Wilson. No doubt about it. I'm going to enjoy tomorrow, one of the few times we are on TV. Yeah, there you go, Jacob.
Y'all always on TV.
So they literally, it's literally called RPO option on Madden. Is that what it is?
No, that's not what the players call, but that's what everyone calls it.
Oh, okay.
It's a disrespectful type of formation. You run that when you just want to get an easy win. It's very cheesy. The best way to stop it is always have a man on the screen and just your user's supposed to stop it.
Right. How's your channel going over there, Spoiled?
Easy. It's going good. I had 2 new subscribers today.
Nice, really?
So yeah.
During the Saints game? No, they played on Thursday.
Saints game,
Sorry,
Saints game and Green Bay game.
Nice. Packers dodged a bullet by not signing OBJ, right? Is it me or Madden 22 is slow? I don't know.
No, the thing about Madden 22 is they tried I see what they try to do. They did a bunch of updates to the franchise, but they never fixed the gameplay. The gameplay is still the same as 21. Zone coverages don't work. If you play the game, you will realize you could put a zone right there and it should stop it, but it doesn't stop it. Then
Ooh,
running quarterbacks gets too
I
much of an
did the
advantage. They can
longest
run around the
going
entire
deep ever.
backfield. See, Tim, you probably haven't played that player yet, but when you go against a Lamar type, all he do is run around the entire backfield and wait for an open receiver and just throw it.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Madden in a month or like I played it like for like a week after I bought it, and I don't even really have interest to go back to it.
I didn't even buy the game. I know it because my friends played, but I told them the game is exactly the same. There's no switching.
Maybe when the year ends, maybe we'll do some like rebuilds or something like that and have some fun with that. But overall, like I just have no interest. I don't have a lot of time, and I don't have interest to play Madden right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
OBJ had a solid game today, though. Yeah, I heard he scored a touchdown, but I think he's meaning more that it's like a curse that he brings. Is just the curse. But hey, I did pick the Packers, so that was fun. Tampa Bay ended up winning, right? So I think Chris beat me by 1 this week. He picked the Giants, the Falcons, and the Jets, which that's crazy. That all 3 of those hit. Good for him. But we both picked the Chargers, so that failed, obviously. I picked the Packers, and he picked the Rams, so I got that one right. We both picked the Vikings, and they both lost. And then today we both picked the Ravens for the night game, and we'll see how that pans out. Lamar, play action, setting up the screen, and he does find a way to get to Freeman, and Freeman is going to get a nice gain of about 9 on the play. Good throw there by Lamar, locating his screen man, and then throwing it in a nice direction that allowed him to catch and run and get a good gain. Same Tim, I haven't played Madden in a month, but for a reason, because my cable hasn't come yet. I'm in a new house with family, so, yeah. I hear you, Hassan. But I just, I have a lot of interests. I do have way too many interests for myself.
No, it's okay, Tim. That's what Madden did. Because it's a game, you just thought it would be fun to play, but when you really sit down and play it, it's not fun at all. It's just a lot of sweat running one play, and you just can't
Yeah.
deal with it no more.
I just have too many interests, but it really.
Now, if you ask me, if you really want to have fun games, play games that you at least know that's going to be fun. Actually read reviews sometime.
I actually like to go back to old games that I played as
Me
a
too.
kid and reminisce in those, I guess. Right now I'm playing Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now you want to join the Pokemon crew, huh?
Takes a snap, play action up the middle. Devontae Freeman is going to get the first down inside the 5. And the Ravens are knocking on the door here. 1st and goal. Under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And the Ravens knocking on the door to go up by 10. Let's see what they got. Who's going to score the touchdown here, Spoiled?
I got Lamar doing it on a power O.
Ooh, Lamar. That's a good one. I'm going to go. I think they're going to get it to the rookie. I think Rashad Bateman gets it. That's my guess here. Rashad Bateman's going to get a touchdown. First round pick versus first round pick. Throw the fade. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Devontae Freeman. And Freeman spins around. Oh my God, he got so close. He got stuffed. But he kept the feet churning, and he's going to get about a half yard away. And that's not good for my prediction. I was hoping they'd give it to the rookie. But with this being so close, I'm sure they're about to go to a heavy, heavy formation. And you might get it right. Lamar Jackson on the power O. Let's take a look here. Kind of hate it because the controls are different. I don't know. I didn't play Madden 21 either, but Madden's. Yep, here we go. Heavy formation. Lamar in under center. 3 guys in the backfield. Handoff up the middle of Latavius Murray, and he's going to get stuffed. Myles Garrett catches him, and he's going to lose a yard. Myles Garrett. Oh, my gosh.
Give me my points.
Yo, I say Rashad Bateman's going to catch this still. They
I
just
still
lost
got
a
Lamar
yard.
going in.
They just lost a yard. They're going to bring in the receivers. Let's do play action. Rashad Bateman touchdown. That's my prediction.
Yep.
Here.
Myles Garrett hit the fullback into the running back. You love to see it.
All right, here we go. They're under center. Lamar Jackson, play action, looking for the fullback, and it's tipped up in the air. Incomplete. And guess who? Myles Garrett gets a hand on it. Unbelievable. 4th and goal, and John Harbaugh may be going for it here on 4th and 2.
Go for it.
Myles Garrett gets that big left hand on there. What a game he's having, and what a year for Myles Garrett. He is incredible. Man, Tim, how can you keep up with the action? Non-stop scoring in this game. I applaud you for being able to do it. That's Lamar Jackson under center. Oh, they false start it. The right guard false starts, and now they will go for the field goal. Lamar Jackson said, screw it. I ain't messing with this. It was Zeitler getting called for the false start. Is that the former Giants?
Yes. You didn't know?
Is that Cody Zeitler? I didn't know he signed with the Ravens now, but yeah, that's terrible. Garrett deserves DPOY. I don't think anybody's even in contention. Who else is even close to 14 sacks in only
Besides
12
that
weeks?
Dude who caught a pick, but the dude who caught a pick almost every single game.
Trayvon Diggs?
Yeah, he's in the running.
That's a good pick to say in the running, but he hasn't had a pick in or he's had only one pick for a while? I don't know. Hit the thumbs up, you knobs. Yeah, if you guys don't mind. 19 of you here. If you don't mind hitting that like button, thanks for reminding everybody, Bod. Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, no, I mean, Myles Garrett seems to be the front runner by a mile. And yet, Trayvon Diggs has had some interceptions, but he's also got torched a lot.
Yeah.
It's not like he's some shutdown corner over there getting a ton of interceptions, but I don't know. Patrick Surtain for Defensive Rookie of the Year, by the way. I was predicting Gregory Rousseau before the year. I don't know who is having the better year between those two. Let's just take a look here. Patrick Surtain EFF. 61.4 per Pat, but he also has 1 pick, 28 tackles. Gregory Rousseau, PFF. Ooh, 71.4. He has got 3 sacks as a rookie, 6 assists, 27 tackles. My boy. Oh, yeah, Micah Parsons is winning it. You're absolutely right. Why wasn't I even thinking about that? But you're right. Micah Parsons is having a heck of a year. You're absolutely right. I forgot about Micah Parsons.
Actually finna start doing walkthroughs on the channel. I hope y'all click on those videos when I start doing them. But I ran into a problem, Tim. I ran into a problem, man.
There's Chris doing the classic going deep in his stream earlier. That's funny. I've been lurking, and yeah, Surtain is pretty good, but he will lose the award to the guy from Dallas. Yeah, Micah Parsons he's a special player. The disrespect on Parsons, Tim. As I said, my prediction was Gregory Rousseau. I knew he was going to be on a great team. I thought he had an opportunity to get a whole lot of stats on the Bills because there was going to be a lot of times they have passing downs where he can get some sacks, but he only has 3 sacks on the year. I don't think that holds a candle right now to Micah Parsons. Let's see. Micah Parsons, PFF. Micah Parsons, 6 tackles, 51 tackles rather, 79.4.
M&P Warner is close.
Dude, 51 solo tackles and only 6 assists? That's insane.
That is insane, though.
I'd trade Chase for Parsons. Yeah. Well, Chase is probably a better D end than No, I mean, sorry. Parsons is probably a better D end than Chase is.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
That's funny. I don't I don't know. But Micah
Hey,
Parsons.
check out my guy.
What, a Debo? No,
No,
Peyton Turner.
Pete Warner. No,
Oh, Pete Warner is having a good year. That's a fair point. Dude, 9 sacks for Parsons. I don't care what Pete Warner's doing. He ain't getting there.
No, he ain't getting that. But look, I won't lie. This dude
Play
is
action.
probably top 5 in his class.
Baker throwing it downfield, and it's caught for Bryant for a first down. Nice throw there, beating the cover 2. Harrison Bryant gets the catch, and he comes up limp. He's favoring his right leg. He is able to get off the field on his own accord, but man, a lot of banged up players so far this game. Parsons also has 9 sacks this year. Exactly. Yeah, like Parsons is having a year for sure.
He has
Parsons
10 sacks now.
Do you have 10? I don't know about that.
Yes, 10 sacks.
No, it has to be 9. Because they would have updated it by now.
Here. No, mine says 10 sacks for him. I'm on his PFF right now.
He got 1 sack for the Raiders. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? It says 9 sacks here.
I don't know why they have 10 on this PFF.
We got 1, 1.5, 2.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 sacks for Micah. Having a year, man. Having a year. Oh, weird formation here. Jarvis Landry, and he's going to roll to his right. Sorry, his left, excuse me. Now he's keeping it, pumping, and it's a fumble! Away! The rookie from Penn State jumps on him, gets the strip sack, I guess. I guess that's a strip sack. Jarvis Landry was the quarterback of the play, and Patrick Queen picks up the ball, and the Ravens get the ball back in phenomenal field position.
Dang.
Actually, it's not as good field position as I thought it was. Never mind. It's not really that good a field position. I thought they were in their own territory. They were actually driving. I forgot about the big play.
That is decent field position. They not starting from the 20 at least.
Yeah, well, they're starting from their own 30-ish or something like that.
That's better than starting at the 20.
Well, I said it was phenomenal. I thought it was like in Browns territory. That's what I meant. It's not as good as I thought it was. It'll be right around the 34, 35. So it's still good for field position. But yeah, that hurts if you are Stefanski. He's better than Chase. That's funny. If Jeremiah Owusu was healthy, he would have been in conversation. That's true. But I don't think so at the same time. Like, I understand what you're saying. He would be in the conversation in normal years, but Micah Parsons, I mean, he's on pace for a rookie record in sacks. I mean, that's crazy. Back with the new profile pic. Oh, there you go. Oh, is that Terry? Nice. I don't know. Chase's number 1. Chase's 1 sack is pretty nice. Thrown over the middle, tip up in the air, isn't it picked off by Ward? Denzel Ward intercepts it, and the Browns get it right back. Oh, that was a terrible throw from Lamar. It hit the linebacker, and Denzel Ward dives for it and gets the pick. We'll have to take a look here at the replay. What in the world am I watching? It was thrown off Bateman's hands and then off the linebacker, and Ward does get under it from what I saw there. Take a look. This is a great angle at it, and it will be an interception. Yes, Denzel Ward gets the pick. Bateman couldn't quite handle the bullet of a throw there by Lamar. It was only a 2-yard throw, but man, he threw it like a lightning bolt. Bateman didn't handle it, and it tipped off the linebacker right into Denzel Ward's hands. And now that'll be 1st and 10 for the Browns. Down by 6 with 2:29 to go here in the second quarter. The Ravens will get the ball first out of halftime. Baker takes the snap. A quick throw to the left, and it will caught by Landry, and he'll get the first down and a couple more. Out of bounds. And moves the chains and out of bounds, which stops the clock. 2:24 to go. Oh, wait, never mind. They started the clock back up. I guess the clock doesn't start until after 2 minutes. Here we go. Empty backfield set. Quick snap. Throws it quickly again to the outside, and Chubb will go out of bounds. 2:08 to play now. And the Browns are already in better field position that they had after the fumble from Landry. You are watching an offensive struggle. They are struggling to have any offense. That's true. But it's more than that. I mean, this is just a weird game. I mean, we've had some weird calls. We're just hitting the 2-minute warning, by the way. I mean, some weird calls, some weird no calls. We had a we had a play where there was 12 men on the field for the Browns. The Browns then called timeout, and the very next play still got called for too many men on the field. How is that possible? How do you call timeout because you have too many men, and then you still have too many men? Like I don't know what to say about that. That's insane. I mean, we've had that. We just had that tipped interception. We had Jarvis Landry playing quarterback, and he held the ball for like 10 seconds before he finally got fumbled. I mean, that's weird. Like, I don't know. What am I watching? Oh, man.
Oh yeah, Tim, did you check out my guy? I was trying to see he's improving.
Who?
Pete Warner.
Oh, I already know he's playing well. He had a ton of tackles earlier in the year when we played you. And I was wrong on him. I wasn't a big fan of Pete Warner, but he's played absolutely phenomenally. Look at this, 78.8 PFF for him, 34 tackles. But yeah, he's played great down there in Sean Payton's defense. For sure.
Paulson Adebo is a work in progress. He just have a trouble guarding, fast receivers.
Which is weird because he's fast.
Yeah, he's fast, but he just don't know the techniques of it because he would get burned off the line and yeah, he's a work in progress, but he's good. Payne Turner, he just hurt.
All right. Well, we got ourselves a ball game here. See if the Browns can't punch it in. They are currently sitting at Baltimore's 35-yard line, 2nd and 3. 2-minute warning, and they'll have 2 timeouts left. Time is not really a factor, though. They still have plenty of time to only go 35 yards. We'll see how they use those timeouts. Go from there. You don't need to know arithmetic to play football. BRB got some business to attend to. All right, Spoiled. Here we go. 2 receivers to each side. Baker in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick play action. And they throw it outside, and it's caught by Peoples-Jones. I think it was Young on the coverage, and that'll be first down Browns. 1:56 to go here in the second quarter. Was Young on the coverage. Chubb, the running back, takes the snap, hand off to the left side. Nick Chubb will get it and get him maybe about 3 yards. Elliott on the tackle. Tim, I saw a mock draft in which they had you guys selecting Malik Willis. Shoot me. I want Sam Howell. That's who I want. I think he would be great in Scott Turner's offense. I think he's a lot like Heineke with a little bit better arm and more God-given talents. And I think he would be a great guy to pair up with a Heineke as your backup. Or even if Heineke had to start, he's a good guy to sit under because they play a very, very similar game. Baker dropping back, floating the ball up for Njoku, and Njoku cannot make the grab. Humphrey on the coverage, and it was all over Njoku. Looked like he got his head around at the end, so good coverage there by him. What are you talking about, Willis? Dude, Humphreys gets handsy downfield. You're not supposed to get hamsy. You're not supposed to make contact with the receiver after 5 yards, but yet he seems to do it quite often. Three receivers to the right. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Empty backfield. 3rd and 7. Throws it over the middle. And it is going to be dropped by Njoku. And it wouldn't have been a first down anyway. We'll see how long of a field goal this will be. We had McLaughlin miss a 46-yarder earlier. And that was a good throw by Baker. Njoku just couldn't handle it. Maybe they would have been able to go for it on 4th and about 1. But Njoku missing it, no good. So McLaughlin missing from 46 earlier. This attempt will be from 46 again from the left hash, the same exact spot. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is off the upright, but good! Wow, it is good. You nearly kicked it the exact same way where it looked like it had a chance to go on the inside of the field goal, but then it was curving away out of the field goal, and then it hit, this time though, it hit the upright and fell in. So now it's 6-3. Ravens will get the ball back with 1:02 to go in this first half with 3 timeouts. You can hand fight as long as you are not grabbing or pulling or pushing. Not sure what he was doing, though, as I'm not watching the game. Yeah, fair, but he seems to be doing a lot of pushing. He seems to be doing, rerouting downfield. You know, that's my problem with Humphreys. It's like, guys are being put, it's not just hand-to-hand combat or anything. It's full-on arms extended, and it seems like he's getting a little bit too much. Personally, Barely is just as good as down the middle. Points be points. That's true. That's true. A make is a make, whether you made it by off the upright or if you made it right down the middle. Exactly what Bod said in different words, but kind of the same words, but different. Clear as mud. I'm kind of hungry. Wish I brought home leftovers. Could have done that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Right? Barely just as good as done. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was not too bad. Went to my mother-in-law's house. Watched some football. Got to see the Cowboys lose to the Raiders with 4 field goal attempts before they finally counted one. But yeah, that was weird. He made the first one. They called timeout to ice him. Then the next one, no, he made the first one. It was a false start. Never mind. So he lost 5 yards. But then the very next one, he missed off the upright, but it was an offsides on the defense. And then the next one, it was offsides on the defense again. He didn't even get a chance to kick it. And then he finally made the 31-yarder, I believe. It was a wild, wild game. I actually prefer field goals off the uprights. Love the sound. Yeah, you should be able to hear a swish like in basketball when you hit a field goal into the back of the net. They should have that sound effect. Know that sound? I was going to in-laws too, but mother-in-law was sick, so we just showed up and picked up food and left. That's weird. But hey, at least you got food, I guess. I'm sorry that your mother-in-law was sick. Hopefully she's okay. All right, we get a touchback from the Browns. So the Ravens will start this drive on their own, 25 with 1:02 and 3 timeouts in the second quarter. What we got? Ravens since 1999, 13 season sweeps. Good night. They've swept the Browns 13 times since 1999. Good night almighty. All right, here we go. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Lamar in the shotgun. 25-yard line is where they start. Takes the snap, drops back. Only a 4-man rush, throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted! Oh my goodness! Back-to-back interceptions, and it's Grant Delpit who gets the ball, and the Browns will get the ball inside the Ravens' 35-yard line, and that will now bring Baker Mayfield back on the field. That is back-to-back throws that are intercepted, and this one was just a clean interception. Missed the safety coming down, thought he had Andrews, and threw it right to Grant Delpit. Yeah, just completely got fooled by the coverage. It was cover 3. The safety came down and easily cleaned up. Now, 1st and 10 for the Brownies, down by 3 with 56 seconds, and they still have the 2 timeouts left. And this will be huge to get points on the board before half because the Ravens get the ball first out of halftime. Kareem Hunt motions over, takes the snap. 4-man rush, quick throw to the outside, and he cannot connect with Peoples-Jones. And good thing he threw it too far to the outside because Marlon Humphrey was there lurking in zone as well, but could not quite get there. So 53 seconds now, 2nd and 10. Only Cleveland had Heineke, right? Who are you telling? Of course. I mean, they would be the GOATs, right? I realized it said I have something wrong with my audio. I hope everybody can hear me okay. All right, here we go. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Here comes the blitz, setting up the screen, and he fumbles it! Who's going to get it? I think the Ravens got it back! Baker put his hands up to throw it, and he just accidentally threw it backwards. And now the Ravens will get it at the 48-yard line of Baltimore. And now they will get the ball back with 45 seconds left. What am I watching? Tim, did you read what I scroll up? This has emojis on it? Okay. But, dude, that is funny. Scary Terry, no. See it, buddy. How far up? Jeez Louise, dude. I don't know. Retype it, because I don't see it. I don't see it. But, man, Baker Mayfield just losing the football. Like tiny hands. That is ridiculous. Owe gets the fumble recovery. Lamar throwing it to the outside, and he connects with Sammy Watkins for a gain of about 8. Oh, in Discord. Thank you so much, Tiara, for becoming a new subscriber to the channel. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm glad you're enjoying the content. Here we go, 2nd and 2. 40 seconds left here. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap, and they're going to keep it. Is Lamar. Lamar will get a gain of about 5, maybe 6, and they're inside the 40 for the Ravens. 36 seconds, and the Ravens will use their first timeout. 2 remaining, and 36 seconds, and it'll be 1st and 10 inside the Browns' 40-yard line. Yeah, what a weird, just insane game we're watching right now. Is it even raining? Like, you know, these cameras, man, they're so good. They just take out the rain if it is. But I don't think it's raining. Like, I'm like, why did he just lose the ball like that? That is weird. This is a funk fest. You ain't lying. I have faith in the 3-pick half. Come on, Jackson, make it so. Yeah, maybe he'll throw another pick. Let's see. All right, 2 receivers to each side. Lamar in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the right, and he has a man wide open. It's Marquise Brown, who just steps out of bounds immediately. Only 4 seconds were taken off the clock, and it'll be a gain of 8. Tucker warming up on the sideline. The guy could make it from 1,000,000 yards away. So I don't even know why he has to warm up. He probably could kick a 40-yard field goal left-footed. I mean, the guy's amazing. Here we go. 2nd and 2. 2 receivers to each side. Lamar takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up nicely. Now he's rolling to his right. Throwing it all the way, going deep. And incomplete. There is a flag on the play. Doesn't look like it was on the coverage, though. I think they're going to get him somewhere in the backfield. Maybe a holding. Not sure yet. No. Let's see. Legal hands to the face, it looks like. Oh, no, holding. Oh, that's a terrible call for holding. Really? Oh, that's... Dude, that's not holding. I mean, come on. That is... He literally hit him like this, and then as they went around, he never grabbed him or anything. It was just like, that was weird. All right, Lamar throwing it over underneath, and guess what? It is intercepted! It is! And another interception from Lamar! And with 21 seconds left and 2 timeouts, the Browns get the ball back in their own territory. Jeez Louise, we are watching some weird games right now. I mean, we've had 2 sack fumbles for the Ravens. We've had 3 interceptions, and it's all happened in the last, 5 minutes of game time. I mean, good night. I mean, look at this play-by-play. You can't make the interception, fumble, interception, field goal, interception, fumble. When was this fumble made? It was within the last 3 minutes of game time. We've had literally 2 fumbles and 3 interceptions on offenses. What am I watching? As I repeat, again, what am I watching in this football game? I want the Giants, Eagles, and Cowboys to win every game so they get the worst draft position. That's as long as it's worse than us. As long as their record at the end of the year is worse. That's what I think. All right. Hooper goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Hooper runs funny. Just stating that. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Baker steps up, and he tipped up in the air and nearly picked off again. Oh, my gosh. All right. Maybe Cleveland should just kneel on it. It was batted at the line and nearly picked off again. Maybe at some point you should just call it a day and lean on it. Or just kneel on it, rather. What is this game? How about the losses of the Eagles and the Cowboys? Oh, Rashid said that. What up, Rashid? They were huge for us, man. I'm glad to see them, man. Browns got to put Keenum in? Maybe. Baker in the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He's got to get rid of it off his back foot, and incomplete. He couldn't find Landry. Now it'll be 3rd and 10. And now even if they run it, the Ravens might use one of their timeouts and try to do something crazy, considering they have the best kicker in the NFL. I'll just tell I turned on trades for this week only. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. 3rd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt will get a gain of about 4 yards. And as I said, the Ravens use their timeout now on 4th down. And they may try to do something crazy to get back into field goal range. But Lamar has had the last 3 drives end in interceptions. One of them was a tipped pass. The other 2 were just horrible passes right to the defenders. But John Harbaugh, believing in the former MVP and potential MVP of this season, remember, he is on an MVP run right now, and the run he's on is absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. But even with this 3-interception game, he's still in that conversation, especially if they win tonight. All right, here comes the punt from the Browns. And it was nearly blocked. Could you imagine? And instead, it will be punt out of bounds around the 30. And with 1 second left, will the Ravens try anything? Myles Garrett needs to shave that mustache. So do I. I have too much facial hair right now, too. I also need a haircut. My whole situation's bad. I don't see our winning ways holding up with our D-line so beat up as it is. We shall see, though. The O is getting healthy slowly, so might make up for it. Holy crap, 3 picks. How did I miss the third? I should have made that prop bet. Yeah, he ended up with 3 interceptions this game. But anyway, that is the end of the first half. The Ravens decide to kneel it. And let's take a look here at the first half stats. It is Baltimore 6, Browns 3. Baker Mayfield right now 10 for 22, 128 yards and a fumble. And he didn't even get stripped. He just lost it. Lamar Jackson right now 10 for 17, 74 yards and 3 interceptions, including 2 throws in a row that ended up being picked. And then about 4 plays later, it was another interception for the for Lamar, and we had 5 turnovers in the last 4 minutes of the first half. 5 turnovers in less than 4 minutes of game time, really like closer to 3.5. Looking at the rest of the stats, Lamar right now, 9 carries for 40 yards. Kareem Hunt, the leading ball carrier for the Browns, 5 carries, 14 yards. Landry, 4 catches, 57 yards, is the leading receiver right now for the Browns. And the leading receiver for the Ravens is Rashad Bateman, 3 catches, 26 yards. They say only 3 targets, but it was a target when it got intercepted for him. So really that should have been 4 targets, but that's neither here nor there. Oweh, the rookie, got the 1 fumble recovery, and Patrick Queen had the other. Surprised they don't say who forced the fumble. I believe it may have been Matabuke, maybe? I don't remember exactly, but one or the other. And yeah, this has been a gnarly day. Gnarly day. Anyway, Lamar and Hurts played similar today. That's something new. Yeah, not having their best days of football. That is for sure. That's for sure. But anyway, all right, I'll be back. I'm going to go get a snack real quick or something, especially something to drink. I'll be back, and we'll be getting ready for the second half. everybody? Came out of a similar game today, too. Yep, true. What's up, everybody? And some of you Yahoos wanted him, yeah. Yeah. About that. What up, Swab? Quick sandwich before this. Ramen? Or leftovers from Thanksgiving? Oh, bought a Christmas tree today. Saw one in the commercial. You know, my wife went and bought a Christmas tree. Christmas trees apparently are like really expensive this year due to lack of supply, and so we spent more this year than the tree that we bought last year, and it is significantly smaller. Like, it's probably a solid foot shorter, maybe even a little bit more, and like not nearly as wide. Not nearly as wide. But hey, it's a nice filled tree though, and I'm happy with it. Not happy with the price that we paid, but I wanted a real tree and we got one, so it's kind of cool. Yep, pig, a real one. Right? Do the Saints play the Cowboys this week? Or do they play another NFC opponent? NFC East. They do have the Cowboys next week. Wait, do they play Thursday night? This is Thursday night football. Interesting. So we'll call that game. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. That'd be really fun. Definitely be here on this channel for that game. That's for sure. We'll be starting Trevor again. Oh yeah, Cyber Monday. Gotta make sure you go get your deals tomorrow. No calling my Saints game? You're not calling it? All right, all done that. And it's just in time for the second half. Browns lining up for the second half kickoff. Oof. Man. Cracked both toes. That felt good. You guys do that? Bang, bang. Man, what a day for Owe. He's got a sack, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. What a day for the rookie, man. And I remember that pick. I was thinking, I don't know if I like that pick. I'm not sure if that's the one I would have gone with, but that has panned out big time. Excuse me. What's Owe? Owe might actually be in the contention. Clearly, Micah's the front runner, but he's actually having a great year. All right, McLaughlin will kick this one for a touchback, and Lamar will start on their own 25-yard line. Away. Remember he had that forced fumble against the Chiefs? I think he's actually had a pretty darn good year this year. 4 sacks, that doesn't include the one tonight, so 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery. I mean, that's pretty amazing stats for a rookie. Lamar in the pistol, takes the snap, handoff up the middle is Latavius Murray, and Murray will get a gain of about 1, spun down. There is a flag on the play, though, potentially a holding call.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, holding defense.
5-yard penalty.
Wow, that's huge. Elliott gets called for the holding. He's upset about it. Elliott, let's take a look here. Did he actually get... Should he have been called for holding? He was getting double teamed? Oh, that was a terrible call. Zeitler fell, and he acted like he got held, but he was getting double teamed. That's brutal. Get double teamed, and then you still get called for holding? That was a weird call, man. All right. 1st and 10 now for the Ravens. Takes the snap. Play action. Sets up the quick throw outside to Mark Andrews, who slips a tackle and finally gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 5. Greg Newsome came up to try to make the play, but he kind of olayed him. Got a couple extra yards because of it. I'm upset the Manning bros don't want to watch us tomorrow. Yeah, for real. Why not watch Heineke, man? He's been fun. The Spoiled, how does it feel to be the last team to beat the New Patriots before they figured it out? True. Good. We better beat than we had Jameis. True. Pistol. Lamar Jackson hands it off up the middle to Devontae Freeman, and Devontae Freeman will get a gain of nothing. You can guess who. Myles Garrett, as well as Harrison Jr. in on that tackle. 3rd down now, and 6 for the Ravens. Don't know if it's any good or not, but not into it. Yeah, I mean, the Manning brothers have a good chemistry. They can be really funny, and they have a lot of good guests and stuff. But yeah, they insulted us and we're not wanting to be on here. Lamar, 3 receivers to the right in the shotgun here on 3rd and 6. Takes the snap, setting up the screen for Brown. Brown has blockers in front, and he gets the first down. Showing off that acceleration, Marquise Brown finding a way to get to the first down marker. It looked like the Browns actually had some good protection there, but Marquise Brown just too fast and gets the first down anyway. Yeah, I mean, they had 2 blockers and 4 defenders. Marquise Brown doing his thing. Listening to them seems like watching paint dry. I don't like how they do it. That is a fair assessment. Quick snap and handoff up the middle for Freeman, and Freeman runs hard, but he'll get a gain of about maybe 3.5. But that is true. Watching it, they don't really do play-by-play. They kind of just watch and then do analysis as it goes. And you got to have a good play-by-play guy. That's why you have a play-by-play and a color guy. And right now they have 2 color guys, right? Because you have Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. I think they should add a guy that's a play-by-play in that combination and kind of let them go and ask them questions and stuff and have a good time. But I think they do need a guy that gives play-by-play as you're watching it. 3 receivers to the right. Ricard goes in motion. Play action. Lamar pumping, now rolling to his right. Pumping again, and he's going to get a gain of about 3 with his own legs. And that'll set up 3rd and short now. I guess Chris left the chat. Yeah, probably. It's late. He may have hit the hay early tonight so he can do what he has to do tomorrow and get ready for tomorrow night's stream, because tomorrow night is the big night. So, I thought it was closer than that, but they have it marked here at 3rd and 4 for the Ravens. Snap. Drops back. Rolling to his right, pumping, trying to direct traffic, going deep, and it's caught one-handed by Mark Andrews, and there's a flag. Mark Andrews had to come back for the football, and I believe it was Harrison Jr. that got a hand in there and held him up, but Mark Andrews makes the grab anyway. Penalty declined. Oh, wow, they accepted the penalty, so wow, Mark Andrews, if you have him on your fantasy team, he just got robbed of some fantasy points. Wow, that's kind of interesting. He caught that. That is a catch. Maybe they said it was an incomplete pass, but that is a catch right there. And either way, you get the same amount of yards, but man, if I'm Mark Andrews, I want that to count as a catch. I don't want that to be a penalty. 1st and 10 at the 13. Marquise Brown in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray gets a nice gain of about 5, maybe 6, depending on the spot. It'll be 2nd down and about midway through. Well, Eli and his dopey face and Peyton and his dry nature, not sure how that works unless they are very different now that they are retired. No, they're very much as you would expect. The one thing that maybe you would be a little bit surprised of is the fact that Eli is actually kind of funny on the channel. Like, you would think maybe Peyton Manning would be the humor, but it's actually kind of the other way around, because Peyton is the one that's giving all the analysis. 2 receivers to each side. Murray goes in motion, takes the snap, steps up, he goes down again. This time, though, it is not Myles Garrett. It was JOK, the rookie, got in there and got a sack on Lamar. So now it'll be 3rd down and about 8 or so. But yeah, Caramoa coming off the edge, getting in there for the sack, as well as Elliott. Good job there by the Browns defense. So no, they say it's 3rd and 10. So it'll be a loss of 5 on the play. 3rd and 10 at the 13. Puts a man in motion. Empty backfield set. And it looks like somebody's calling timeout. Not sure. Looks like it is Cleveland that will use their first timeout here. So let's see if they go to commercial break. But right now, Baltimore 6, Cleveland 3, 9:56 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tim, what's your favorite drink? What's my favorite drink? My favorite drink probably all time is an Arnold Palmer. I love Arnold. But unless you're talking about alcoholic beverages, then my favorite drink's a whiskey sour. But as far as like a drink like this, I love half and half. Arnold Palmer half and half. False. Tim's favorite drink is the tears of Cowboys fans on Thanksgiving. True. That's all I drank, actually, this whole week. And that's what this is. You know, I make it look like a Sprite. Nope, totally not. All right, here we go. Lamar Jackson going to the end zone, and it's wide open, and he got hit as he threw. Mark Andrews gets the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Lamar Jackson was probably 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage, threw it off balance, got hit as he threw. It was underthrown, but Mark Andrews so wide open in the back of the end zone, he's able to come back for it. Wow. Dude, did Myles Garrett get a hand on that too? Jeez Louise. That right there is Lamar Jackson at his finest. And then Lamar Jackson goes up to Garrett. Wow, that's interesting. They actually kind of headbutted as if they were friends. I'm sure they are friends off the field, but man, I don't know. Like, I would be kind of upset if he did that. That's kind of weird. Got to keep up with the Tim lore. True. Yeah, did Myles Garrett get a hand on? He hit his arm as he threw, so Lamar could not. Wow, what a play! Myles Garrett hit the arm as he threw, so he couldn't get the complete follow through, but he got enough on it, and it's a touchdown, Ravens. And after the extra point, it is 13-3. Ravens on top with 9:48 to go here in the third quarter. I just got a flash of how one would. Oh, Cowboy fan tears, folks in a line chained up front of TV. Forcing their eyes open to watch the horrible Cowboys play, right? Oh, gosh. That's kind of morbid. I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't know if we should go down that path anymore. Well, will the Browns figure out anything offensively? That's kind of the question. I can't believe how little they've been able to run the football. I mean, just all props have to go to the Ravens defense right now. They're just shutting down this Cleveland run game. I mean, 10 carries for 21 yards, that's ridiculous. Like in Clockwork Orange. I've never seen Clockwork Orange, but yeah, I can imagine. Well, I can't stop my brain sometimes. I guess you also can't stop your fingers from typing into the chat. I get it, bud. I get it. I saw a pretty good Christmas movie. I thought it was decent. The Chronicles of the Chronicles of Santa, the Chronicles of Christmas, or something like that. It's a Netflix original. Chronicle, I think, of Christmas. Or the Christmas Chronicles, that's what it was. The Christmas Chronicles. Or Netflix. I may even watch the second one here soon. My wife wanted to watch a Christmas movie, so we ended up picking this one. I thought it was pretty decent, actually. Is that Kurt Russell? Is that the actor's name? Might be. It is. He was good. He was a good Santa. Terrible ho-ho-ho, though. End of the movie. And we get a touchback. A dangerous kick there from Justin Tucker. He kind of squibbed it, and it rolls out of the end zone. If that was any closer to the left, that could have been a big penalty. That would have been a starting drive at the 40. Kurt Russell was the only good thing in that movie. Kids were trash. I mean, I can see what you're saying. Kid actors always are hit or miss anyway. But I thought it was a decent movie when it comes to Christmas movies. Whoever said put Keenum in actually might be a good idea at this point. True. Watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Best Xmas movie ever. That or the movie where the kid hired an assassin to kill Santa. Well, the best Christmas movie ever is Die Hard. That's the best Christmas movie ever. Oh, Nick Chubb slipping a tackle up the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Humphrey. Nick Chubb getting this drive started for the Cleveland Browns. And they have 9:40 to go and counting. Down by 10 at their own 41. 3 receivers to the right. Baker Mayfield, empty backfield set in the shotgun. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. Baker slides to the left, quick throw over the middle, and it is caught by Peoples-Jones. That'll be a gain of about 6. What do you think about our playoff picture? What's up, Yvonne Perez? How you doing? It's a crazy playoff picture. If we win tomorrow, we're tied for the 7th seed. And honestly, I think it's like a weird scenario where I don't know exactly which direction the tiebreaker goes. I really don't even know. I would have to do so much like digging into all the teams on what they did where and this, that, where. It's crazy. It's weird. It's a weird situation. But just know that we are right there in the mix for the playoffs, and it's crazy if we win tomorrow night, which we are favored. We're actually a 1-point favorite on Monday Night Football. You should watch 8-Bit on HBO Max. It's a really good Christmas movie. I don't have HBO Max. And off to the left side for Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb tries to cut it back. Nowhere to go. And good tackle there by Brandon Williams, I believe. Good play there, and that'll be 3rd down for the Browns. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield set. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Here comes the corner blitz. Quick throw to the outside, and it's dropped by, is that Demetric Felton? Couldn't quite see who it was, but he dropped the pass. He had the 1st down. Couldn't hang on to it. He got hit as the ball got there, but still, that should have been a catch. It was Demetric Felton, the rookie, who's had a really good rookie year for the Browns, but that one, he looked at Humphreys before he actually brought in the catch. Now that is the punting unit for the Browns. Make the snap and the punt. Kind of held it a long time. Good thing the protection held up good. And it'll be fair caught right around the 13-yard line by Duvernay. That's where Lamar Jackson and company will start, but we got a commercial break. What's your best 3 movie series you've ever watched? Mine is Friday. There were 3 Freaky Friday movies? Freaky Friday. That's funny. Best movie series you've watched? I really like Maze Runner. Have you guys seen Maze Runner? It kind of got a little weird at the end of the 3rd movie, I think it was. But I really enjoyed the 1st movie. I'm not even sure why. I just really liked the concept, I guess. And I thought the whole situation was good. Like a good setup. It wasn't good, obviously. You don't want to kidnap children or whatever. But it was just an interesting movie. I liked Maze Runner. And it was technically a series. So there's one. Speaking of Christmas movies, I like the Home Alone movies. I don't know about all of them. So, like, the whole series may be tainted by the ones without Macaulay Culkin or whatever. But I liked Home Alone as a kid growing up. I watched those movies a lot. So there's 2. And Back to the Future. I like all the Back to the Futures. Those are my 3. I would say those are my 3. And I, of course, liked Harry Potter and stuff, too. And there's other ones I liked, but I don't know. Those are the ones that came to my head first, and I'm going to go with those. Jurassic Park's good, too. There's my top 5. Harry Potter and Jurassic Park can round out my top 5. Friday with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube, yep. Rush Hour's good. I never saw any of the Rush Hours. Harold and Kumar, those are funny. Harold and Kumars are funny. There's 2 of them, right? Those are pretty funny. I like those. The White Castle Adventure. What's his name? Billy Bob in jail. Okie Jackson running out onto the field. There's Greg Roman up in the box. John Harbaugh down on the sideline. See what Lamar Jackson and company have in store for us. They're up by 10. See if they can have a long, sustained drive to continue to put the pressure on the Browns. Super Troopers, never seen it. Never seen either of the Super Troopers. You got to watch it, Tim. Rush Hour is hilarious. Fair enough. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to the right. Ricard now goes in motion, takes the snap, play action. Lamar steps up into the pocket, throwing over the middle, and it's off of Mark Andrews' hands. That'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Ravens. Rush Hour, that's the one with Jackie Chan and what's his name? I can see his face, dang it. The black guy. What's his name? Holy hell, you never saw Super Troopers? You can skip 2, but you got to watch the first one? Yeah, never saw it. Marquise Brown gets the first down. Nice throw there by Lamar, getting him on the hitch. He'll get a gain of about 12 on the play. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of movies. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen that you'd probably be like shocked to hear that I've never seen them. I'm sure you can list a lot of movies I've never seen. A lot. Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. Oh, okay, that's the guy. Okay, for some reason I actually thought it was somebody else. There's another guy I was thinking of that I thought it was, but I guess it's Chris Tucker, so never mind. Takes a snap, play action. Oh, Lamar Jackson's going to keep it, and he's running the outside, and he gets maybe a gain of 2. I think JOK was the one that made it struggle to get to the outside. Good job there by Jeremiah Owusu-Karamoah. You know, JOK has some talent. Has a lot of talent, I should say. I didn't want us to draft him at 19, and I think that was the right decision. I think him drafted in the late 2nd round really motivates him, and I think it was the best thing that could have happened to him. I think he had a little bit of laziness at the college level that I saw on tape that I was kind of worried about, but I think him being dropped so as far as he was has really helped him mentally get right, and I think that's part of the reason why he's played so well coming out of the gate in his rookie year. Lamar drops back, steps up, Lamar, and avoids the rush, and he just has to get rid of it. He is in the pocket still, though. I think they're going to call an intentional grounding here. I don't think he got outside the tackle box. Take a listen. No.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 90.
Never mind. You got to protect the quarterback. Lord of the Rings is probably the best trilogy. I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with the Lord. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know if I've seen all of them, but I don't know. Like, I would take Star Wars over Lord of the Rings. Personally. Takes the snap. Play action. No, excuse me. Handoff up the middle is Devontae Freeman. And Freeman will get a gain of about 4. Up to the Ravens' 45-yard line. 2nd and 6. Imagine if we could have traded down for more picks. That was what I wanted to do the last year. We had so many holes and are missing on picks. Makes me die inside. Yeah, unfortunately, when you want to trade picks, it takes 2 to tango. And if nobody wants your pick, then you can't trade the pick. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, you should have traded back. I mean, I don't know what kind of options were there. And I would have loved to trade back as well because obviously Jamin Davis didn't pan out. But I think that was where the value was. I don't necessarily think 19 was great value. You know, maybe somebody would have gotten desperate in another situation, but I don't know, man. Alien and Aliens, best 2-part series, period, end of subject. Hand off the middle. Hand off up the middle. And then it's another first down. Devontae Freeman again on the carry. 1st and 10 Ravens. And this drive is definitely looking to be a long one. And it may end up with points. It's already 2 minutes off the clock, 5 plays. They're moving it nicely so far. Men in Black was good too. Men in Black was good. At least the first one. I don't remember the second one and third one as much. But Men in Black, the first one, was a really good movie. Yes. Full house formation here. Lamar takes the snap. Handoff to the left side is Latavius Murray. And Murray will dive ahead for a gain of about 2. 2nd and 8. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Wasn't really a big fan of the alien. I'm always in favor of always trading back if you can. The miss rate on rookies is just so high, just not really any sure things. I like to have more chances to hit, true. But it all depends, like if you're going for a quarterback, I'm not afraid to trade up for those. Marquise Brown goes in motion, takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw outside to Marquise Brown, and Marquise Brown cannot avoid the tackle of JOK. 3rd down and long now for the Ravens. Ravens are pulling away. So far, so good for the Ravens, but now they're sitting in a 3rd down and about 9 situation. Good tackle there by JOK. See if they can continue this drive. We're going to have to go here in the third quarter. Lamar in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Blitz coming. Pump fakes. Throws it outside and incomplete. Now that will bring out the punting unit most likely. Don't quite see them going for a field goal here. This would be a hefty one. Justin Tucker's good enough. But this looks to me, yeah, they're going to bring out Sam Coach to punt it away. Demetric Felton, the punt returner. If Coach can't pin them back. Sam Coach. Seconds on the play clock. All the time go down. Why is the clock moving? It was an incomplete pass. Wait, what? Does the clock move on incomplete passes now? Built-in 2-minute warning stops the clock after the play that occurs when the clock hits 2 minutes. Rules for the game clock. A player carrying the ball goes out of bounds. The clock stops in all 4 quarters for the most of the game. It is restarted upon the referee spotting the ball and blowing the whistle. Loose ball is out of bounds. The clock is reinstated when the ball restarted when the ball is returned to the field of the bell. Forward pass ruled incomplete. Yeah, see, a forward pass ruled incomplete is supposed to stop the clock. And yet the clock was running after an incomplete pass from Lamar. That was weird. That was really weird. Evil Dead trilogy, anyone? I never saw them. But you can remind me of the Resident Evil, and I think Resident Evil was a pretty good series of movies. They've absolutely gone off the deep end as of late. It's like not even about zombies anymore. I don't even know what it's about anymore. But the first couple of Resident Evils I thought were pretty good. I like zombie movies though. Watched a lot of zombie movies. Zombieland is a pretty good one. There's 2 Zombielands now. Those are fun. Favorite zombie movie is probably Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead was a really good zombie movie. The one thing I don't like about zombie movies, which is probably like, is most of the time like everyone dies in the end. That's the one thing I don't like about it. I like a happy ending. I don't like a bad ending. Shop Smart, Shop S Smart. I don't know what that is. I don't know the quote. All right, here we go. 3:09 to play here in the third quarter. The Browns getting the ball back after the fair catch. Baker under center. Chubb in the single back. Landry goes in motion. Hand off the middle. Nick Chubb slipping a tackle and then gets tripped up after a gain of about 5. Shaun of the Dead, though? Yeah, the meme movie. Didn't watch the second Zombieland. Was it any good? I watched it on a plane. I thought it was pretty decent. I think you got to watch the first Zombieland to watch the second Zombieland. I think there's a lot of, like, play on what happened in the first one. But I thought it was pretty good. 2nd and 5. Baker Mayfield. 2 tight ends set. Chubb the single back. Everybody pretty much bunched in. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Baker steps up into the pocket. Going deep. And it's caught by Landry. Turns upfield. And he will get pushed out of bounds after a huge gain. Clark gets him to push out of bounds. 1st and 10. So, any here watch Briscoe County Jr.? Never heard of it. Let alone, I haven't watched it, let alone never heard of it. Yes, Pub Crawl plus Zombies is good, yeah. All right, Baker in the shotgun. Empty backfield set. 1st and 10 from the Ravens' 44-yard line. Takes the snap. Only a 4-man rush. Has to get flushed to his right, throwing it over the middle, and it's caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Gains about 8 yards. Clock's still ticking. Actually, it just stopped for some reason. Patrick Queen. He's rolling around on the ground in pain. And Patrick Queen has been phenomenal tonight for the Ravens, and that could really open up the run game if he is forced to miss some time. I hope Patrick Queen gets back up and healthy, and hopefully maybe it's just some sort of stinger. But, man, he looked like he was in some serious pain. Hate to see it for Patrick Queen. Close to the end of the third quarter. Is this just me, or does this game seem like it's lasting a long time? It is, isn't it? You would have thought this game would have gone pretty quickly, if you really think about it, because of all the running that these two teams do. But Baker right now has 27 passes compared to only 12 rushes. That's pretty crazy. Okay, guys, have a good night. Got about 10 minutes of sleep yesterday, and I want to do something tomorrow other than drool on myself. Fair enough. Well, good luck. Oh, no data. What in the world is going on right now? Can you guys hear me okay? I just saw that it said my stream had no data. You are crystal clear? All right. Thanks, Pig. Thanks, Pig. I just realized nobody answered my question earlier of what day is Christmas on. Day of the week. Is on a Saturday. Interesting. Saturday is Christmas this year. Voice of an angel. For some reason that just reminded me of the song Lips of an Angel. I haven't heard that in forever. All right, here we go. Baker Mayfield. Under center. 2 tight end sets. Baker changing the play at the line. 2nd and 2. The Ravens 36. Play action to the right side. Now rolling to his left, and he's going to have to throw it off his back foot. And Hooper tried to sell a pass interference, and he may have done a good job and got it. He was definitely acting like he got held. Actually, no, this looks like it might be a personal foul, roughing the passer. Titus Bowser landing on top of the quarterback as he hit him. You can touch him, but you cannot continue to put your body weight into the quarterback as you tackle him if the ball is gone. And that is something that he did not do it. This is definitely one of them more dull Sunday night games, in my opinion. I hear you, Charleston. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate you stopping by and leaving a comment. If you don't mind hitting the like as well. But yeah, it's definitely not one of the most exciting ones. But who knows? It could get exciting if the Browns make a little bit of a comeback. 3 receivers to the left. Baker takes the snap. Hand off to the left side is Nick Chubb. And Chubb will get bounced around, but he only gains about a yard on the play. Under a minute left now in the third quarter. Cleveland in field goal range. Kicker missed one from 46 earlier and then made the second one off the post. Maybe an interesting one. Case Keenum really needs to play? Maybe. 2nd and 9. Baker, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back, steps up, going deep, and has his man caught! And the Browns are back in it. David Njoku coming away with the touchdown. 39 seconds left. And Baker Mayfield is limping around, but he just threw a nice strike there. A little bit under. I think it hit the ground. Njoku sucks so. Did it hit the ground? I actually can't tell. I think it did, but can you? Yep, there it is. Yep, there's the angle. All right. Yep, that's going to be incomplete, and never mind. David Njoku is a trash can dumpster fire, okay? He is terrible. It was underthrown, but you still have an opportunity. I mean, that hit the ground clearly, bobbled, incomplete, and that will not stand as a touchdown. I'd be shocked if this stood. Absolutely shocked. They are going to the official review, but, I mean, David Njoku did not catch this touchdown, so that's a commercial. And never mind, the Browns are not back in this football game. And they're still the Browns. Leave it to the Browns, man. That. Leave it to the Browns. Somebody asked earlier, I think we're going to see a Bucs Patriots Super Bowl. I hope so. I would love to see a Bucs Patriots Super Bowl. That would be my second option outside. Oh my God, did that not hit the ground? Oh, hold up. That didn't hit the ground. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think that hit the ground. I think it hit his leg. That's a touchdown. I completely flipped. There's no way you can overturn that. Looking at that angle, I think you could see green grass underneath. Oh my goodness, that could go off his leg. That might be a touchdown. I don't think you can overturn it. I don't think you can definitively say it hit the ground. Hold up. This angle right here. You can't see it hit the ground. It may have hit the ground, but you can't see it hit the ground. The backwards angle, No way to tell. No way.
The rule on the field stands as called.
Touchdown, Browns! Wow, they have some nice cameras, man. They enhanced that thing, and I think there was a slight bit of green underneath that football. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa. And the Browns are back in this football game. It's 13-9. Chase McLaughlin in to kick the PAT. So is Njoku still trash or not? I mean, I think he got lucky. Like, he should have caught that ball clean, and instead it bounced off his thigh. So, yes, he still sucks. He's still trash. But he got really lucky that that thing did not hit the ground because he should have caught it, like, clean. But he didn't even put the hands in the right spot at all. Like, he let the ball go right in between his hands and then ended up hitting off his thigh. And he ran a horrible route. Yeah, this guy is not very good. I used to want him too. I used to want David Njoku, but he's just not developing as a tight end. But he got lucky there, and he made the play, and it's touchdown Brownies. And it's 13-10. Ravens will get the ball up by 3. 39 seconds away from the fourth quarter. Notice the language that the ref said. Call the play on the the call on the field stands. That means it was not confirmed either direction. So you had to go with the call that was on the field no matter what, because you cannot change the play without definitive evidence. All right, McLaughlin kicking it away, and it is a touchback. So the Ravens will get the ball up by 3 with 39 seconds. And we've already seen Lamar throw 3 interceptions today in this game. And let's see if the Browns can maybe induce another one. Seconds. Lamar Jackson starting at his own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Card goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Lamar takes the snap. Drops back. Has time. Now he has to avoid the rush. And can he do it? He does avoid this 2, 3. And he finally finds Ricard underneath. And Ricard will get all the way back to the line of scrimmage. All of that nonsense for a play of no gain. Wow. Okay. But man, Lamar just using that speed, running away from Jadeveon Clowney. That's right, I forgot he was on the Browns. Jadeveon Clowney dove at his legs, couldn't get there, and then it was number 58, McDonald, who couldn't get there, and then he wasn't going to get away from Myles Garrett, so he finally threw the ball. Now 2nd and 10, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Looked like the Ravens were trying to run a play, but they didn't get it off in time. The third quarter is in the books. Let's take a look here at the stats of the first 3 quarters. Baker Mayfield, 15 for 28, 216 yards and a touchdown. He got sacked once for 17 yards. Lamar Jackson, 18 for 27, 152 yards and a touchdown with 3 interceptions, all coming towards the end of the second quarter. It was 3 interceptions in about 3 minutes. Lamar Jackson also has 11 carries, 43 yards. He's the leading rusher in this game currently. Mark Andrews, the leading receiver for the Ravens. 4 catches, 65 yards and a touchdown. Jarvis Landry leading all receivers. 5 catches, 95 yards. And it was David Njoku who got the other touchdown. The one touchdown for the Browns. 22 catches, 28 yards and a touchdown. Patrick Queen and Owe both got fumble recoveries for the Ravens. It was Jarvis Landry who fumbled the first one as a quarterback. He ended up getting a sack fumble, and then Baker Mayfield just lost the football on his own. No good from him. Let's take a look here at the team stats of this game so far. Baker Mayfield and company, 3 for 9 on 3rd down. Lamar Jackson, 6 for 12 on 3rd down, including also 1 for 1 on 4th down. Time of possession, the Ravens are absolutely killing it. 27-50 to 17-12 for the time of possession, which is very rare, I feel like, for Browns games. They're used to controlling the clock, controlling the time of possession, and winning the game in the trenches, but not today. They have not been able to run the football well at all. 13 carries, 26 yards as a team. Not very good at all, considering you have the best running back duo in the league with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They can't turn it into anything. We got one more quarter of football left. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be the Ravens, or is it going to be the Browns? I picked the Ravens before the game, so I'll stick with it. But for some reason, I find myself rooting for the Browns. I don't know why right now, but I do. Ravens currently sitting at the top of the division at 7-3. Are 0-1 in the division, though, so they would fall to 0-2, and the Bengals would overtake the first spot if the Ravens were to fall tonight. Thanks for doing these streams, Tim. Definitely needed this today. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate the kind words. One tight end on each side. Marquise Brown goes over to the motion to the left. Play action. Lamar, pump faking, avoids the rush again, spinning around. Now he's going to run for it himself, and he will get more yards. Oh, my goodness gracious, a 7-yard gain. Only Lamar and maybe Kyler Murray can do what he just did. I mean, geez Louise. Third down. Sorry, now it's 3rd down and 3, but the pump fake, stunning Jadeveon Clowney just enough, and then he just beats Myles Garrett to the sideline and gets a gain of about 7. The pump fakes, yeah, man. Lamar Jackson, just so fast. Do you hate Baltimore, Tim? I am not really a Baltimore fan. You could put it that way. But, I mean, when I'm doing these things, I don't really care. Like, I don't have really hatred for a lot of teams. Obviously, I hate the Cowboys and anybody in the NFC East, but, I mean, I don't necessarily hate the Ravens. Devin Duvernay gets the jet sweep, and he runs to the left. He's going to get a nice gain of about 15 yards. And the Ravens moving the ball nicely all of a sudden. All right, Lamar Jackson handing it off up the middle to Latavius Murray. And this time, nowhere to go. McDonald and JOK in on the stop for maybe a gain of about a yard. Steelers and the Ravens have owned this division for years. The Bengals did win 4 times. The Browns haven't won the division in this millennia. And that's serious. And they have them with like a jester hat on. Like they're the joke of the AFC North. Ouch. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson, play action. Steps up into the pocket, going deep. And it's intercepted! And it's the 4th interception of the day. Josh Johnson III comes away with the pick. And it was Mark Andrews who got a hand on it first, and he kind of like just handed it to the defense, honestly. If Mark Andrews doesn't touch this football, it's not an interception. Mark Andrews just put it in his belly, trying to do another one-handed catch like he did the other day. But yeah, Lamar Jackson is having a horrible day throwing the football. He has thrown a lot of inaccurate passes today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, it's been one of the worst days that I've seen Lamar play. You know, like I've watched Lamar play a few times now, and I haven't seen him look like this in a while. I mean, this is 4 interceptions. 3 of them are just completely his fault. Even the touchdown he threw to Mark Andrews earlier was severely underthrown. He did get hit as he threw, but another one, he underthrew Mark Andrews on the deep pass that got called for a pass interference. He kind of got bailed out for that one. But it was a catch anyway. Mark Andrews made an incredible one-hand catch on that one. But Lamar Jackson's just not been good enough today. No ifs, ands, or buts. Browns win this game easily if Baker started playing like a top 32 quarterback. Oh, man, that's funny. Granted, he has had a couple of drops, but Baker's not played well. There's no doubt about that either. Yeah, this is Lamar's worst game easily. Max Scherzer potentially signing with the Mets. Yo, that could be a crazy deal. If they had Jacob deGrom and Max Scherzer on the same team, holy shnikes. Station 9, what's up, buddy? How you doing? The record is 7 INTs by a quarterback in one game. Yeah, it was probably, what's his name? What's his name? Blanda? George Blanda? George Blanda threw like 42 interceptions in a season. Or it could have been, what's his name? The guy from Tampa Bay, Vinny Testaverde. He actually played for the Ravens too, but he had a lot of I think he had like 35 interceptions in one season also. Pretty crazy. Greg Roman finally broke him. He's just not having a very good day. That was just so underthrown. Severely underthrown. Johnson getting so lucky on that placement, but hey, you got to be good to get lucky, right? Baker Mayfield under center. David Njoku goes in motion. Now 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Baker setting up the screen. No, going deep and caught by Jarvis Landry for a gain of about 16, maybe 17. And now here come the Brownies. Just over 12 and a half minutes to play in this fourth quarter. If the Brownies can get back into this football game. Jarvis Landry now going over 100 yards after that play. 6 catches, 116 yards. Baker Mayfield got crushed after he threw the ball. No flag on that one, though. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Single back is Kareem Hunt. Baker Mayfield under center. Takes the snap. Play action. Baker steps up into the pocket. Going deep and almost intercepted right back. Oh my goodness. It is Clark that could not get the interception. And then he threw the ball in the air. That might be a delay of game penalty. In frustration, he took the ball and threw it straight in the air. How was that not a delay of game penalty? No flag. That is crazy to me. Andrea Eastman's here. What's up? How you doing, Andrea? Lamar is an athlete playing QB. True. He's a good QB. He's a really good QB. All right. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt slips the first tackle. And he's still going, barreling through people. And he's going to get a gain of about 8, maybe 9. It looks like 9 according to the spot. Be 3rd and 1. OBJ's dad is going to have a field day on Instagram tonight. Oh, is it that bad over there for the Rams and him? Cooper Kupp had one of his like worst days tonight, right? And this is like one of the early times they played together. Am I wrong on that one? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. All right, Baker Mayfield under center. Takes the snap, and he's going to keep it himself. QB sneak, and he'll get a gain of 2. Nice play there for Baker, even with the hurt ankles. And the Browns keep this drive alive, down by 3 with just over 11 minutes to play. Go Packers, that's right. Beat those Rams. I picked them to win, too. Here, look. You can see, I picked GB. It's in green right there. GB over the Rams. Boom, Tim. Gotta love it. Hooper in motion, 3 receivers bunched to the right. Baker, pitch play to the right. Kareem Hunt gets it. And guess who? Patrick Queen comes flying in He is a phenomenal run-stuffing linebacker. One of the better ones in this league. You know, you compare him to a guy like Devin White or Darius Leonard. I mean, these guys are all over it in the run game. And Queen is there to tackle him for a loss of about 3 on the play. No, he hates Baker, lol. It's his vindicate. Oh, I see what you're saying. That makes sense. All right, 2 backs in the backfield with Baker in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Here comes the blitz. Baker steps up, has good protection, but he goes down anyway. Good coverage on the back end. Baker couldn't find anybody to throw it to. He stepped up, had an opportunity to chuck it downfield. Didn't like what he saw, held it, and went down hard. And now, after a couple of lost plays back-to-back, it's now 3rd and super long for the Browns. Sack there by Bowser. All over it. All over it. All right, 3rd and 20. Quick snap. 4-man rush. Baker throws it underneath, and it's caught. But he won't go very far. Maybe a gain of 8, 9 yards, and that will bring out the punting unit. Just under 9 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Ravens will get the ball back up by 3. See if the Browns can't get a stop here. They're going to need a big stop. They want to hang out with the Ravens. Right. Snap the punt. Up. Duvernay back to return the punt. He catches it, and he gets tackled immediately by Green. He thought he was about to be able to catch and run with it. A good play there by the gunner. And Lamar Jackson will start inside his own 15 again today. He's got 4 interceptions on offense today. Not his best day by a mile. Right, another commercial break. What we got today, guys? What do we got? Daki. Look at Patrick. No, wait. Harrison Jr. on the Cleveland defense. He's got 12 tackles tonight. Patrick Queen has 8 tackles for the Ravens. He's the leading tackler over there. And Walker also has 10 tackles, excuse me. What about JOK? There's 10 tackles. Wow, all 3 linebackers. Or is actually, is he a safety? I don't know. What's Harrison? He's a safety. All right, he's played in the box quite a bit. That's why he's got tackles. And then Walker's a linebacker, though. Yep. Anthony Walker played for the Colts last year. But yeah, 3 double-digit tacklers tonight for the Browns. That's pretty cool to see. They have 70 total tackles on the day. That's kind of crazy. That's actually funny to look at. Because 70 total tackles, there hasn't even been 70 total plays. Because of the assists and everything. 37 solo tackles. I don't know. Whatever. That could have been illegal hands to the face. Oh. Wow, the Ravens' right tackle definitely should be called probably for some illegal hands to the face. I mean, he's just punching Davion in the face. All right, here we go. Lamar Jackson in the pistol. Heavy formation here for the Ravens. Latavius Murray, the running back. Ricard goes in motion. Play action. Lamar's keeping it himself. Nope, he's going to throw it. And Is it caught? Yes. Tylan Wallace, did he catch it? The cameraman didn't even follow the ball. He thought it was a bad throw to Mark Andrews, I guess. But I couldn't quite tell. Tylan Wallace might have caught that going out of bounds. Nope, they're going to call him incomplete. Like, Wallace, I believe, coming from Oklahoma State this past draft. Solid little receiver. Mark Andrews goes in motion. Handoff up the middle is Devontae Freeman, and Freeman gets hit hard there by JOK, but not until after a gain of about 3. 3rd and 7 for the Ravens. Just over 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. A 3rd down and 7. Two receivers to each side. Lamar in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Lamar, quick throw to the outside, tipped up in the air, and no good. That'll be 4th and 7. 7:36 to go in the fourth quarter, and the Browns get the stop they needed. Baker Mayfield and company will have another opportunity. Davion Clowney finally making his presence seen here. Gets the batted pass. The Browns, they're not dead yet. And coach in to punt it away. Takes the snap. The punt. Off. You're going to return here from Felton. Felton running to the right side. Can't get any blocks, and it'll be a loss on the return. Maybe a loss of about 4. But Baker Mayfield and company will start their next drive here. 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter. For now, we have a commercial break. Yeah. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for being here. We've got 11 or 12 of you here right now. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun. Finish this game, and then tomorrow night is where the real fun will begin. All right? Tomorrow night, where the real fun. Monday night football game. Probably won't be a great turnout, if we're being honest, though. It'll be a good turnout, but probably not a great. Like, probably not going to hit like 1,000 viewers or anything, because a lot of people are going to be streaming the Monday night game, so it'll be hard to get some attention. But we'll still have a good turnout. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Commercial breaks suck. Okay. 2 points. Wow. Yeah, there's just not a lot of places to run for the Browns right now, even according to like the computer software and stuff. How many times are you gonna fire up the band? I would say at least 4. At least 4. 3 touchdowns and a win. Hand off to the left side is Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb running to the left, and he's going to have a nice run, but only gets about 5 yards. A lot of running to get 5. How many times are you going to fire at the band? But speaking of the band, that's what... So, because I play Hail to the Redskins, the owners, Sony ATV or whatever they are, basically steal all my ad revenue because of it. And I'm in dispute right now with it. Right now, they took like 75% of the ad revenue that I made on that stream, which was my biggest stream, my biggest views count. Like, it was an awesome stream. Real quick, Baker Mayfield, play action, pumping, and floats it out there and incomplete, looking for Landry. 3rd and 5. But it was my biggest stream so far. And then I looked at the YouTube studio thing, and it shows how much money you made from that thing. I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. It's like 50 bucks, 78. Nothing like life-changing, but it's still cool to get some money in your pocket, right? Well, I'm looking at it, and I only made 20 bucks. I was like, what? Why am I only making 20 bucks? And then I looked at past streams, and I made more with less views. And I was like, what is going on? So I emailed, I actually chatted with YouTube. Baker Mayfield drops back, quick throw to the outside, and it's incomplete. Now 4th down and 5. The Browns most likely going to have to bring out the punting unit because of the spot they're in, but now they're getting in desperate situations, 6 minutes, 34 seconds. Anyway, so I was like, what is going on here? Why am I making less money now, but I had the most views I've ever had? I had like 944 concurrent viewers. It was like, and then when I left the video, it was like I remember I took a picture of it because I was happy about it. I almost had 20,000 clicks, which is awesome. And I think I had like 19,200 and something or something like that. And so I took a picture of it. So I have a picture of it on my phone that I had 19,200 clicks. But then if you go back now and look at that video, it says I only had 14,000 views. So I lost 5,000 views somehow, which is bogus in my opinion. Like, why am I losing 5,000 views, right? And so that's a big chunk of money lost, right? Anyway, so then I'm like, what is going on? So I'm chatting with the people at YouTube, and like they're doing this and doing that, and like they say, oh yeah, there's a ad revenue sharing on this video or whatever, and they send me the link of the timestamp, and sure enough, it's because of Hail to the Redskins. Lamar keeps it, running up the middle, and he gashes the Browns defense for a 1st down. Gets about 11 yards. Clock's moving, and 1st down. Big play there for the Ravens. Browns got to get a stop. Anyway, so I'm like, what the heck? All right, so how much are they allowed to take for me playing a minute song in a 3.5-hour live stream? I played it 4 times, so you got like just over 4 minutes of airtime in a 3.5-hour live stream. And it's like, they took like 75% of my money, which is so bogus. And it's like, all right, well, how much are they allowed to take? And then YouTube messages me back and was like, yeah, we don't know how much they took. So actually, you should reach out to them and find out from them how much they took. And I'm like, what? Do you think I'm stupid? Like, you bring in the ad revenue and then you pay the money out. How much money did you send to the other people? Like, you think I'm just an idiot of like how much money they made off the video? It's like, do you not have to pay taxes? Get audited for whatever's going on? Like, you know where the money went. You know how much was brought in, how much was made off my video. And then you know where that money was distributed. You have to. You can't just willy-nilly money flow through your company in and out. When you're YouTube, I'm sure you get audited all the time. Anyway, so that was the last response I got from them. I thought that was just absolutely insane and stupid. and the whole thing was ridiculous. But anyway, so I'm in dispute with them, but I'm going to keep playing it. I don't care. But right now it seems like whoever the Sony ATV who owns the right to Washington, or the Hail to the Redskins, is taking my money right now, which is annoying as crap. Lamar Jackson runs it to the left. He gets a gain of about 3. Is Harrison Jr. making another tackle on the day. My man has been all over the place. Got 13 tackles, 10 of them solo tonight. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lamar, play action, quick throw, and it's caught by Brown, and he gets the first down. He stayed on his feet just long enough to dive for the first down, and the clock is ticking on the Browns' hopes of being back in this game. 3.5 minutes to go and counting. It's 1st and 10, and the Ravens are in Browns territory. Clock's continuing to tick. 13-12 on the play clock. Lamar going up to the line of scrimmage. Heavy formation, tight-ended motion. Lamar in the pistol. Freeman in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Freeman. He does a nice jump step, and he'll dive forward for a gain of about 4. Clock's still moving, and the Browns will use their their second timeout, because they used one earlier. They'll use one timeout here with 3:05 to go. Now they're in desperation mode. They got to get a stop here. They can only stop the clock 2 more times. That's after this play and at the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Ravens. Catherine interviews the star of the game. That's an interesting question. Who is the star of the game? One with 4 picks? Patrick Queen? Owe had a great day. Maybe it's Owe. I wonder who they're going to interview if the Ravens win this game. Takes a snap, and Lamar Jackson running for another first down. And that is just a backbreaker for the Browns here. Clock is ticking. They will use their final timeout. But now the Ravens will easily be able to run it to the 2-minute warning. And if they don't even get a first down and they just run it 3 straight times, they can run it all the way down to about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Maybe in a few seconds less, depending on how long the play runs. Then that'll bring in Justin Tucker, and they'll get the ball back with like 1 minute and 10 on the clock, needing a touchdown with no timeouts. Yeah, the Browns got to force a fumble here. Lamar Jackson has quite a few fumbles this season. See what they can do. It's 13-10, 2:57 to go. Under 3 minutes to play. Lamar takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Devontae Freeman, who gets to the outside, makes a man miss, and he gets close to the first down marker. There is a flag on the play. It looks like potential in the area of holding. Holding offense number 72. It's called for the holding. It's Powers. Now that makes it interesting. Now it's 1st and 20 instead of 2nd and 1. And it keeps the Browns alive. They're not dead yet. Good call on the holding. Yep, he got on the outside. You got to keep the hands on the inside. As soon as they go outside on the shoulder pads, that's an easy call for the referee. 1st and 20 here. The Ravens up to the 43-yard line of the Browns. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Lamar in the shotgun. The snap. Hand off to Devontae Freeman. And Freeman is going to get a decent carry of a gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards. 2nd and 14 now for the Ravens. And this will bring them close to the 2-minute warning. The interesting part about this here is this is the time to throw if you're going to be the Ravens. This is the time, because no matter what, it's going to be stopped at the 2-minute warning here. So now this is the time to take a shot to maybe try to get some of these yards back. There's about a 5.5-second difference. You just need a play that lasts about 5.5, maybe 6 seconds here. 3 receivers to the right. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Devontae Freeman. And Freeman will get a decent gain of about 4, maybe 5. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 3rd down and 9 or so. See, sometimes coaches don't understand what you're supposed to do, okay? What you were supposed to do right there is that was the opportunity to take the time to throw the football. You should have done a play action, boot it out, run to the football, and then that will give you an opportunity to potentially get a bunch of yards and get a first down. But instead, they don't do any of that, and now you didn't gain anything but 4 or 5 yards. Got to be smarter, because you didn't run any more clock down. It didn't affect that. Maybe you should have even used a timeout right before like the clock hit zeros or something. But anyway, all right, so 2-minute warning. The Ravens, they get a first down, it's over. No way for the Browns to stop the clock anymore. But they don't get the first down. They'll make a field goal, and the Browns will have an opportunity with about 1 minute and 10 seconds left to score a touchdown to win this game. That missed field goal way back in the first quarter really hurting the Browns right now. This could be a tied football game. The Ravens would be able to take the lead, but then that would leave an opportunity for the Browns to make a field goal to win it. Or to tie it back up again, to send it into overtime. Jackson. Not having a good day inside the tackle box, man. 14 for 25, 95 yards, and 4 interceptions inside the tackle box. Outside the tackle box, he's 5 for 6, 41 yards, and a touchdown. All right, 3rd and 11 here for the Ravens. I say you run a pass play, and if Lamar likes it, throw it. If not, run it. Yep, here we go. Empty backfield set. Takes the snap. Lamar looking, pumping, throwing it underneath, and it is going to be caught by Hollywood Brown for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. But more importantly, since it was caught, it will be keep the clock rolling. Now this will bring us close to about 15 seconds. You can use a timeout, and Justin Tucker can extend this lead. Fourth and 8. Yep, they're going to use a timeout. No time left. It'll be 1 minute and 15 seconds. Then the field goal will bring us down to right around 1 minute and 10. Then if they squib it, that'll take another few seconds off the clock. But most likely they'll touchback it. Touchback. Minute and 10 seconds on the clock for Baker Mayfield and company. Score a touchdown to win this game by 1 point. Justin Tucker made good from 52 and 25 today, 2 for 2. The best kickers of all time is Justin Tucker. He's got a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Setting himself up. Kicks the ground. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it would have been good from 64 yards, according to the mathematics. So there it is. 1 minute and 10 seconds left for Baker Mayfield and company, and the former number 1 overall pick bring the Browns to the promised land. I believe Baker and Lamar were drafted the same year, weren't they? Baker Mayfield. Yep, Lamar Jackson and Baker the same year, and Josh Allen. And, of course, Josh Rosen. Terrible pick, huh? Terrible. All right. Number 19 in the game to return for the Browns. Justin Tucker kicking it off. It will be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Baker Mayfield and company will take their last stand. Will they show up 2 for 7 when trailing and needs a touchdown to tie, take a lead after getting possession with the final 3 minutes of the fourth quarter? So will Baker Mayfield, the former number 1 overall pick, do anything? 64-yard field goal is an NFL record long? No. 66 is actually the long ever in history, made by Justin Tucker himself earlier this year against the Detroit Lions. Previously to that, it was a 65-yard field goal was the long. Or was it a 64? Actually, now I'm second-guessing that. But it's 66 was definitely the longest. Baker Mayfield tries to avoid the rush, and he does get rid of the football, and it's incomplete. Good job there by Baker to not take a sack. That would have been absolutely critical if he took a sack there. And that'll be 2nd and 10 with 1 minute and 4 seconds. Remember, the Browns have no timeouts remaining. Baker Mayfield got sandwiched there. At the end of that play, no call. 2 receivers to each side. Baker takes the snap. Quick throw to the outside, and Landry could not quite bring it in. Maybe a little bit of a push-off, no call. But either way, incomplete, no flags. 4 seconds more off the clock. So 1 minute exactly remaining, and it's 3rd and 10 for the Browns. 64-yard was the record for a long time. I believe it was the kicker from the Broncos that made it first. Here we go. Baker, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Blitz coming. Throws it over the middle. Has his tight end, and it's incomplete. Hooper could not make the grab, and now it's 4th and 10. The Browns, 3 plays, 3 incomplete passes. And the Browns falling apart here at the end of this game. Baker in the shotgun. Here comes the game. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Baker throws it underneath. Caught by Njoku. And Njoku cannot get to the first down marker. And that is the ball game. The Ravens win 16-10. And the Ravens stay on top of the AFC North, moving to 8-3, sitting 1 game above the Cincinnati Bengals, and they move to 1-1 in the division. David Njoku could not get to the first down. Great coverage there by Bowser. And that is the game-ending tackle. The Browns fall to 6-6. Up and down season right now for the Browns. They could not run the football whatsoever tonight, and it showed big time on what kind of offense they can produce. And yeah, we got an interesting one. And that is it. 16-10. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I guess real quick, we'll go ahead and just take a look at the stats one more time. Baker Mayfield, 18 for 37, 247 yards and a touchdown. 2 sacks for a 24-yard loss for Baker Mayfield today. Lamar Jackson, 20 for 32, 165 yards, a touchdown, and 4 interceptions. On a day that Lamar Jackson threw 4 interceptions, the defense steps up big time and only allows 10 points on the night. Leading ball carrier, though, was Lamar Jackson himself, 17 carries, 68 yards. Freeman ran the ball decently, 16 carries for 52 yards. Actually, that's not very good if I do my math correctly. I thought that was over 4 yards, but no, barely over 3 yards. So never mind, he did not run that well. And as a team, they ran the ball 43 times for 143 yards. Mark Andrews, the leading receiver, 4 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Leading receiver for the Browns, Jarvis Landry, 6 catches, 111 yards. Patrick Queen and Oweh coming away with big fumble recoveries, one of them from Landry, who was playing quarterback, and Baker Mayfield, who just lost it himself. Turned into a big, huge swing at the end of that first half. Team stats, Baltimore, 7 for 15 on third down. Cleveland, 4 for 13 on third down. And time of possession, it's tough. It is tough to win when you lose the time of possession battle by 14 minutes. That is insane. Both teams only ending up with 5 penalties apiece. And that is your ball game. 16-10. Ravens come out on top. And we will be back tomorrow night for the Washington football team against the Seattle Seahawks. Make sure you stop on by. If you're new, sub to the channel. And let's have some fun tomorrow. Russell Wilson coming all the way from the West Coast and having to face the Washington football team. And it's going to be a dogfight. You know, we're technically favorites right now, but it's Russell Wilson on a Monday night. He's 10-2 on Monday night, has a great record there, beautiful prime time. It's not going to be an easy game, even though in a lot of ways the Seahawks are a really weak team this year. They're sitting at 3-7 for a reason, but Russell Wilson could beat anybody on any given day, and it's Monday night tomorrow night. I almost said Sunday, but Monday night, it's going to be a dogfight. And we'll be here for it. But thank you, everybody, for being here. Subscribe to the channel, as I said, if you're new. Hit the like button. And thank you so much. And until next time. See ya!